Tuesday, plowing through the holiday season. Hopefully everything is good. So is your shopping and everything else that you're doing. Virginia's a smart girl. She's doing all her shopping online.
Yeah, my living room / dining room looks like a Christmas bomb went off.
It does,
There's
huh?
so many packages coming in and going out. It looks like a sorting facility for the post office.
I think that's kind of the way it goes, though, isn't it? I mean, you know, your house is pretty much a complete disaster, and then somewhere maybe the week before the family shows up and everything, you put it all together.
I've got a friend of mine from out of town coming in to, stay for a couple of days. So I had to do all kinds of cleaning last night.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, on top of all the Christmas scattered everywhere, I was scrubbing toilets. It was awful.
Oh, geez, Virginia. Yeah, it's just part of the fun, huh?
I went and looked at the guest bedroom. I'm like, wow, these sheets haven't been changed in a while. Oh, gross.
Hey, you can't have everything during the holidays, right? You get to pick and choose a little bit here and there.
Amen.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see. Big night last night in football. I don't know if you guys saw. It was a little bit chilly at Hard Rock Stadium, but a big night for the Miami Dolphins.
Could not believe it. As I was going to bed, Panda's like, yeah, the Dolphins are winning. I was like, what?
What happened?
They upset the Patriots last night.
Wow.
Tom Brady did not have a good night. Several picks. It just wasn't the Patriots team you're used to seeing. And the Dolphins pulled off the shocker last night, 27-20 at the Hard Rock Stadium.
Well, the Gronk wasn't there, and so that's what Panda was saying was a big factor. He got suspended because he acted like an idiot.
He did. Yeah, he wound up drilling somebody the game
Drilling
before.
a defenseless player that was already on the ground. It's kind of hard to watch.
Yeah, so the Patriots fall to 10-3. They were hoping to wrap up the AFC East, and that ain't gonna happen. So there you go.
He's not so magical after all.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like it.
So big doing. So big congrats. In fact, it was a great night yesterday for South Florida sports. The Miami Heat also had a big win. They whooped the Memphis Grizzlies. So
nice.
I woke up a happy dude today.
Yeah,
I'm like
you did.
yeah.
It's a miracle.
It's going to be a great Tuesday.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, if you are a guy who has been inappropriate with women, you got to be nervous because every day it seems like they're taking down somebody new.
Yep.
I've got 2 for you today that they came for yesterday. We'll get into both of those coming up in just a second.
There's several. There's a shocker and even a friend of the KVJ show.
There's so many.
You'll find out coming up.
I can't even do them all in one dirt segment. I got
know.
to break it up into several segments.
Yep.
Before we get into the groping and the gross, this is some good news. The Rock is about to have another daughter. Oh, good for him. He and his girlfriend announced on Instagram that she is pregnant. They are going to be having a baby, and it is a girl due this spring. There's already other girls. This is all he does, apparently, make girls. He posted, once again, Big Daddy is completely surrounded by beautiful estrogen and loving, powerful female mana. All girls, and I'm the only dude. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
And then, what's going on with all the allegations? Mario Batali yesterday stepped down from his company and his television show for an indefinite period of time.
Is he the chef?
He's the one on the Chew, which I actually like that show. It's he's like the big ginger.
Yeah, I can see his face.
Yeah. I've actually met him in person in one of his restaurants.
Did he sexually harass you, Virginia?
He did not. I guess I'm not tasty enough.
Okay.
They say he is being accused now by several women of habitually sexually harassing and also inappropriately touching women in the workplace, groping them, doing all kinds of nasty things. He yesterday acknowledged that, yes, he has had many personal failures. He didn't go into a lot of details, but he said, look, much of the behavior described does, in fact, match up with the way that I have acted.
Oh, all you got to say today is personal failures.
Is that the buzz?
That seems to be it. Yeah, you just be like, personal failings, personal failures, and that pretty much says it all.
He said, my behavior was wrong. There are no excuses. I take full responsibility, and I'm deeply sorry for any pain. Larry King, they're trying to take him down, too.
What?
Now, this is just gross. There is a ex-wife of singer Eddie Fisher who says that Larry King groped her in 2005, slipped his hand down the back of her dress as they posed for a picture. She says he put his fingers into her backside area and then held them there for about 8 seconds. She also says he groped her on other occasions. Larry's lawyers have said it's completely false and they intend to file a lawsuit against her and the magazine. And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive. Your chance to donate is going on right now on the website. You can help us get toys for kids.
Who was the friend of the KVJ show that got...
There's more. Don't worry.
Oh, I gotta wait for another dirt? Oh, good. Really?
Kevin, you give it to him.
It's Heath Evans from the NFL Network. He went to King's Academy, played for Auburn, was also on the Saints and the Patriots, won a couple Super Bowls with them, and is now out in L.A. doing the NFL Network, but we've done some stuff and some work with him for his charity. He was suspended along with Marshall Faulk and Ike Taylor from the NFL Network for sexual harassment allegations. There's a wardrobe stylist there that alleged age, gender discrimination, sexual harassment, and wrongful termination, among other things. And she said that Ike Taylor had sent her inappropriate pictures as well as an explicit video and said that Falk and Evans groped her and made inappropriate comments.
Dang.
So there you go.
This is
Part of the mix
mess,
as well.
Mess,
So does that go to court, or do they just automatically get suspended without...
Sounds like the NFL Network is doing their own investigation right now to find out if there's truth behind it, but they've taken them off the air while they find out about the allegations, see if there's anything there or not.
Jeez. Mm-hmm. And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Our cutesy clip of the day, and you're going to see this with all the great little presentations that are going on at elementary schools during the holiday season. This little boy is in the front of this choir. His school is singing, and at the end of it, he says, "I sing this in the car," and everyone busts out laughing. Well, there you go.
Aw, that's adorable.
How cute was that? And on the Tonight Show, they had the Star Wars movies re-edited so that the characters were singing Bop.
Do or do not.
There you go. Do or do not. Oh, Virginia loves it. She was bopping along in here.
Cute,
Very
huh?
cute.
There you go.
Hear the KVJ Show and After the Show podcast any time of day. Find it at kvjshow.com.
This holiday season, make the smart choice and switch to Sprint and get a new Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, Note 8, or S8 Active with 50% off your lease. That's right, the hottest Samsung devices 50% off. Plus, with Galaxy Forever, you can upgrade to the latest Galaxy anytime after 12 lease payments. And when you switch to Sprint, you get the best price for unlimited. $25 per month per line for a family of 4, plus get a 5th line free. That's 50% off Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. You also get 10 gigabytes of mobile hotspot in HD, so you can stream your favorite holiday movies, music, and games. So stop by your local Sprint store, sprint.com/holiday deals, or call 1-800-SPRINT1 to learn more.
Requires 18-month lease and new line savings via monthly credit applied within 2 bills. Early termination results in remaining balance due after 1/31/19. Pay $38 a line per month with autopay. Excludes taxes, surcharges, and roaming. Compared to Verizon Beyond Unlimited rates, AT&T Unlimited Plus plan, and T-Mobile One Plus plan for 5 lines. Carrier features differ. Coverage and offer not everywhere. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Speed maximums, use rules, and restrictions apply.
Quality journalism. It's what the Palm Beach Post is known for. The kind of important work that uncovers injustice and inspires change. From groundbreaking reporting on the opioid crisis to keeping you informed about what's really going on with your tax dollars and inside your local government. The Post always has been and always will be your source for local news that matters. Real journalism with real local impact. The Palm Beach Post. Real news starts here. Subscribe today at 800-926-POST. 800-926-7678.
Dad, are there any more cookies?
Nope, this is the last one.
But those are for Santa. We can't go to bed till we make him more cookies.
Uh-oh.
Need to bake in a hurry? New Country Crock Buttery Sticks with sunflower oil are rich and creamy and ready to mix with no softening required. So even if you're short on time, you won't be short on taste.
These cookies smell great. I hope Santa likes them.
Oh, he will.
Find Country Crock Buttery Sticks in the dairy aisle for all of your holiday baking needs.
The holidays are such a magical time of year. I love this season.
Well, I'm ready for fair season. Funnel cakes, corn dogs, deep fried, everything on a stick.
This year there are 17 days of magical parades, plus all the other great fun of the fair.
Make gift giving easy. Get South Florida Fair tickets at your local Publix. Use your advance ticket on opening day and return a second day free, thanks to Publix. Details online at southfloridafair.com.
Fair season starts January 12th in West Palm Beach.
South Florida Fair.
Well, I was working out with my buddy yesterday, and he said, "Yep, I get it. I hate having to wear glasses," and he is going to look into Panu laser vision. Now, he's got some more eye complexities, and he wants to make sure that it's a procedure that they can do, but he agrees because he's at the gym. He can't see exactly how much weight he's loading up. He's just tired of bumbling around like he's in the dark whenever he takes his glasses off, and there's a lot of times in life where it's just not convenient to wear glasses. The gym is just one. Pool, beach, that is another time. It's just inconvenient when you're in the shower. You're trying to see what's going on and grab the right bottle of shampoo. You can't even see in there either. Contact lenses are a pain in the butt. They slow you down in the daytime, so why not do something that is a more permanent fix? And that's going to Panu Laser Vision. So simple, so easy. I went in there, my procedure was done in 90 seconds. Lasers did all the work. There was no discomfort. There was no pain whatsoever. I drove myself home. I went to work the very next day. And they got a payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest. You can chunk this thing away. You can make little payments here and there and pay it off that way. Plus, they'll knock $500 off just because you listen to the KVJ show. So if you're tired of glasses and contact lenses, do something that's a surefire way to improve yourself. Panu Laser Vision online, PANNU laser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
Johnny, 'tis the season to be jolly. You know what that means? Yeah, mistletoe, baby. No mistletoe. It means it's time for huge year-end savings during Arrigo's Big Finish event.
It's the gotta go-to savings event of the year at Arrigo. Over 4,000 new vehicles with savings so big you can't afford to miss it. Get new 2017 Fiat 500Xs from just $169 a month. New 2017 Fiat Spiders from only $199 a month.
What should I pay for trades? How does the most sound? Because that's what Florida's #1 volume dealer does. Jim, look, somebody sent me this fruitcake. That's from me. Oh, perfect for regifting.
Don't miss the Big Finish event going on now through January 2nd at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass. Online at arrigo.net. That's arrigo.net.
39-month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,000 new, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee, rebates apply. Dealer must qualify for approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Register now for spring classes at Indian River State College. Prepare for a career that's right for you with a bachelor's or associate's degree from IRSC. Or get the skills you need for the promotion you want through quick job training. Financial aid is available, and you'll find personal attention with a reasonable cost and convenience at 5 Treasure Coast campuses and the virtual campus. Register today at irsc.edu. That's irsc.edu.
Hey, it's Jaybird. These days, all networks are great. Sprint's network reliability is within 1% of Verizon, but Sprint is half the price for limited rates on 5 lines of those other guys. That's 50% off Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. So don't let the 1% difference in network reliability cost you twice as much. With Sprint, I have unlimited data, talk and text at the best price among national carriers. Here's an example. I can Facebook live from tailgating at the game, check scores every 5 minutes, see replays of the touchdown I missed, or stream the new season of my favorite show. I can stay connected to friends, family, coworkers, and fans virtually wherever I am, all on the Sprint network. That works for me, baby. So head on over to a Sprint store today. They will take great care of you and set you up with an amazing plan just like me. You can also check out Sprint.com Unlimited or call 1-800-SPRINT1 for more info.
I'm Robert Palmer, and I've paid over $20 million in closing costs, but there are still consumers who are missing out on refinancing with RP Funding because they think there's a catch. Give us a call and we'll explain how we can make this amazing offer. You have absolutely nothing to lose by making the 5-minute phone call and letting us walk you through the process. Isn't it worth a phone call to see how you can save thousands of dollars in closing costs? Don't miss out. Call RP Funding today, 855-773-8634, or visit rpfunding.com.
In MLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Meet up with old friends or meet and mingle with some new ones. It's Lunch on the Lawn at Meisner Park Amphitheater this Friday from 11 till 2. Food trucks, music, picnic tables. Get out of the office break room and join us at Lunch on the Lawn. For more info, log on to meisneramp.com.
KVJ videos and Virginia butt selfies on the KVJ Show Instagram now. Follow us.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
I'm not sure why Virginia's already eating because it's a big day today. Today's continental breakfast in the building.
I know, but that doesn't happen until like 8:30.
Okay, just save some room for later.
I will. I had some breakfast pizza.
We've got a whole strategy on how we attack the free continental breakfast here in the building. Virginia's got a real big phobia, kind of like you, Kev, with germs and people breathing on the food, especially if she doesn't know the person.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of.
I don't like to have food that's been out with people near it. People are gross. People sneeze. People cough. People touch things and put them back. Okay, that's disgusting.
Well,
I don't want to eat after you.
We're mixing floors together, too. We're used to just the fifth floor doing stuff. This is a day where all 5 floors are involved. Everyone's down there.
And don't get us wrong. I mean, the 5th floor is the grossest, but I think there's some gross people on the other floors, too.
Well, you just don't know their grossness. You at least understand the grossness of the 5th floor. But yeah, it's a big day in the building. There's a buzz in the hallways. Everyone's talking about it.
Really?
Yes.
I missed that.
I'm just a little nervous they're not going to have any pancakes or French toast there today. And if they don't, kind of doing it wrong. Every buffet should have at least pancakes.
No, don't condemn them yet. I went to a buffet. They had French toast. They didn't have any pancakes.
That's fine. As long as you have a waffle, a pancake, or French toast, you're fine. If you don't have any of those.
I like the buffets that have like the waffle mix.
Yeah.
And it lets you pour the waffle mix yourself and you make your own waffle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's legit. Because once you make a waffle and then you put it in a pan, it loses something. It starts to steam with the other waffles. It gets wet. It gets soggy.
The other thing I would say with a breakfast buffet of something, don't overdo it with something where you have like 9 baskets of bagels. Take maybe 3 of those baskets and put something else in there. You can overdo the bagels. A lot of times there's bagels left over.
Here's something you can never do too much of. Individually wrapped breakfast burritos.
Oh, my God.
Offer vegetarian, offer meat, offer different flavors. And that, to me, because they're wrapped. And even if people come by and breathe on them, the germs don't get on your burrito.
That's next level. That's a company that cares right there.
I went to a breakfast buffet on Sunday. It was really good. I mean, they had, oh my gosh.
Was it high end?
Yeah, it was. I thought, I didn't know anything about it. My wife and I decided to try it out. So we didn't know what we were getting into until we got in there. And it was a pricier buffet. Some of Sunday buffets are expensive.
Where was it? What was it?
It was the Sunday House in Delray Beach.
They are famous for their brunch, and they're famously expensive.
Yeah.
You go there like fancy. That's like a special occasion brunch.
Yeah.
That's like how you go to the Breakers special occasion brunch.
Okay, yeah. I did not know.
See, that's how
Sunday House is like right below Breakers.
You guys are too high end. I'm a Shoney's man. I love, to me, Shoney's best breakfast buffet in the land.
Where the hell's a Shoney's around here?
There's one in Orlando. I believe there's one in Broward somewhere.
Oh, so close.
You gotta try travel a bit.
Didn't know where they are. He recommends them.
No, there's one in Orlando, there's one in Broward, but they're just...
Oh, growing up, I was in the Shoney's Sunday after church. That was a staple. But I just don't see them anymore.
I bet you any money if you took a poll with 10 people, majority of people would vote for Shoney's over a fancy buffet.
Then Shoney's would still be here.
No, not necessarily.
And the fancy buffets wouldn't.
Not necessarily.
People vote with their money.
I gotta tell you, I think I've quit fancy buffets though. I have. I don't like the concepts. I was there and I'm like, it was no knock. The food was amazing. There was tons of selection. Like I said, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know I was going in for a high-end brunch. And then you look at the price tag, it's like, blah, blah, blah. And so you feel like this desire to, or this necessity.
You got to eat your money's worth.
You can't eat your money's worth, and then you don't feel great, and you're just like, I'm like, no, I've done my last one.
I just ate 7 eggs Florentine.
It would have been great if I could have paid that amount and had my entire day's worth of meals. That would have been great. And they said, because I think they saw like the sticker shock in my eyes. I was like, she's like, so have your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner right here. I was like, that concept really doesn't fly.
How much was it?
You just can't. I think it was like $70, something like that. Yeah,
per head.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it with bottomless mimosas and Bloody Marys?
Yeah, and I didn't even, feel like that. So I wasn't mentally prepared. It just so.
It's a fancy place.
I didn't know.
It's a celebratory place to go for
did
brunch.
Not know. Yeah, my wife is just like, she was, because she works in Delray now, and so she was like, hey, let's go take a tour and let me show you around. And so she was talking about this. And, when she's excited about something, I have to watch. When she asks me, I don't want to because she's like, she gets upset if I poo-poo on her ideas. And even just your reaction on your face, you'll get attitude. So you're like, yeah, let's do it. That sounds great. Because she'd be like, oh, no, I can tell you're not enthusiastic. I'm like, oh, geez. I'm like, I just don't even know anything about this or what I'm getting myself into.
Did you go look at the hotel rooms? Because you could actually stay there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't look at the hotel rooms. I just kind of looked around. So it was completely new to me. I know it's the oldest house in Delray, built in 1902.
Oh.
So now I know a little bit more about it. But, and like I said, food, I can't endorse it enough. But the concept of a pricey buffet, and I ate so much, I was miserable. I'm like, I'd love to eat more, but I'd like to take it with me and eat it tomorrow and later today. And
yeah, you can't take it to go from the buffet.
Yeah, and so I think I like smaller little meals.
You like a la carte.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't like the concept of the buffet. I really think that I've eaten my last buffet, and if I come upon one, they don't offer anything else, I'd be like, I'm not going to do it.
This is a retirement speech.
This is a retirement speech from buffets. I have eaten, and it was a good buffet. So if I'm going to retire from buffets, I retired from a good one.
You need to retire from fancy buffets. And when you walk
I don't even know. I don't like low end. I don't like the concept of buffets. For several things. I don't like other people breathing on your food and all that kind of stuff. The germaphobe in me hates the concepts of buffets. And then secondly, I don't like the concept of gorging yourself or overeating. I get uncomfortable. It's not something I like to do.
Just so you know, I crunched the numbers over here, and according to you said 70 for your buffet,
something like that.
My numbers for Shoney's, depending on the time of day, $7.99 to $10.99 compared to $70.
No, I agree.
Bargain, baby.
No, I mean
you can't get booze in Shoney's though.
You can bring it in.
Yeah, but I'm a jaybird though. It's like it's one of those things where you stepped into it and it wasn't my recommendation. Not like I said, it was fantastic. If that's your thing, it's not necessarily my thing. I'm more on the lower end. I'd rather pay $5 to $10 for breakfast. That seems to make sense, and I get a little bit of food, and I feel great. And I would have walked away.
Diner Kev.
Yeah. So I had, I was just rocked by the sticker price, and I'm full, and I'm nauseous, and I'm just like, oh, I'm in a weird space.
Did the Queen know it was going to be that expensive?
I don't know.
She probably thought it was about 40.
I don't know, but she's more apt to you fancy ladies, man. I'm like with Jaybird. I'm like, to me, I can't justify it.
Guarantee you,
it doesn't work for me.
The fancy buffets don't even have the French toast sticks. You know what I'm talking about? The kind that Burger King serve. Guaranteed, fancy pants don't even have those.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Burger King French toast.
You know what I'm talking? The fingers. They look like French toast.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They're frozen and packed in a cooler for weeks.
It just shows.
No, real French toast needs to be prepared right there in front of you, which I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
It shows you how out of touch fancy pants buffets are. It's all I'm saying.
I get it. I'm right with you. I mean, I walked away depressed.
You're full and
I was
broke.
like, I kept thinking about how much money we spent. I was just like, oh, hey, it's a one-time thing for me. So, but yeah, I'm officially done with buffets.
Wow, I did not know we were getting a retirement speech.
Yeah, I'm done. I've done my last one. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, last night was the big Christmas night at our house. We finally had a night with no plans, no events.
Oh, cool.
So we put up the tree. We put up all the lights in the front yard. Does this happen to you? Do you do lights?
Yeah, we do. We do white lights around the palm trees and around the trim of the house. I love it. I love it.
I bought all these new lights last year.
Yeah.
So many new lights. Went to go plug them in this year.
Yeah.
Half of them don't work.
Right. Yeah.
What the hell? Is there anything I can do?
I
start jiggling them. I start pulling lights out and putting them back in.
Yeah, it's really complicated. Yeah.
You just buy new lights.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go buy new lights today.
Yeah, buy a new strand, whatever. Replace some bulbs.
It's annoying.
There are even some companies that come out and do lights and stuff like that.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not paying somebody. I can do it myself.
Well, go for it. Yeah.
I got my Christmas lights, but I've had them on all year long.
What I got on my mind here today is yesterday I went to Revitalize. They got the new location there at City Place. Took a buddy of mine, Sean, who wanted to try it out. And so we went in. I kind of went with him to, get the experience and everything, what it's all about. So we walk out and, there they make it easy where you can just pull in. They got like a valet kind of thing, because it's more difficult to park the car and it's a tower. So, for the business, they do the valet thing. So we did that. I was talking to him. He got his car and drove away. I was like, okay, cool. And I'm standing there. I looked down. I'm like, going, gosh, it's taking these guys forever. And so I'm kind of sitting there and I'm like, look over, and these three valet guys are just sitting there chit-chatting. I'm like, okay, there are only three valet guys working now. I'm like, okay, so wait, nobody's getting my car? And so I'm, annoyed. I've been standing there 5 to 10 minutes waiting for my car, and nobody's getting it.
Did you walk up and go, don't you know who I am?
No. But I was going to bow up a little bit, just be like going, I mean, guys. Seriously. So I put my hands on my pocket. It's cool. It's kind of cool. I want to kind of bow up a little bit. And so I kind of get up to them, and they all turn and look at me. I'm like going, here I go. Maybe going, hey, can somebody please go get my car? Put my hand in my pocket, and I hit my valet ticket.
You never gave it to him.
What a dummy I am. Oh. I'm the biggest moron. They're going to go, why is this guy standing here for 10 minutes?
What a jerk. He keeps staring us down.
Oh. I just walk away. I just kind of hand him like, can you just get my
thought
car,
they had
please?
it because your friend gave theirs.
Yeah, he got his car, just drove off. I'm like, what a moron I am.
Don't feel bad. I do stuff like that all the time.
That's what I figured. I'm like, I'm sure that people probably do. So if you've done something dumb like I did, and you're like going, obviously it's their fault.
Thank goodness you put your hand in your pocket before you got lippy.
You know what I did the other day, and I was so mad. I had all these leftovers at the restaurant, and I was so excited to take them. And they had to go put the bag in there. It took a minute for them to wrap it all up. So, thank you so much. Completely got distracted, walked out of the restaurant, never brought my leftovers. That is heartbreaking. And I had, I'm not kidding you, 3/4 of a pizza left over.
That is heartbreaking.
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 I can relate, man. I have brain farts like that.
Let me see some people sounding off here on the best bar. They said the Shoney's in Orlando has a full bar, so apparently you can get your cocktail drink on there too, Virginia.
Okay, Shoney's coming into the 21st century.
That's a new thing.
And somebody said that they've got a pool at the Sunday house. When you stick your bare feet in, fish give you a pedicure. Well,
are they kidding?
No, I think that's legit.
I've had that fish pedicure before. It's not that good. It's more for the novelty of it where, the fish are nibbling on your toes and it feels kind of funny, but the fish actually don't get any work done.
Oh, they're going to need a shark for my feet or a barracuda, something to really get through.
And somebody said Waterway Cafe has the best Sunday brunch buffet, cheap, and they have everything. So, yeah, I guess brunch in South Florida is a big thing. You just got to watch where you go because some get expensive.
Waterway's got a good honey mustard, too, a little spice behind it.
Okay. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the KVJ show, we're going to handle the chaos that has been going on. Yesterday, we talked about the kid that had gotten bullied and his video had gone viral. Like 18 million people had checked it out.
Oh, boy.
And then, boy, what a plot twist happened with that story yesterday. We'll catch you up on it next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, it's not looking too bad on your roadway so far this morning. Just a couple of areas of police activity. The first one is on 45th Street between Greenwood Avenue and North Australian Avenue. The second one in Lake Worth, that's Lawrence Road, just north of Kewanee Road. Other than that, you're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Uninhibited. Unrivaled. Unstoppable.
Are you ready for it?
Taylor Swift's Reputation Stadium Tour. Saturday, August 18th, Hard Rock Stadium. The biggest name on the global stage, Taylor Swift. Saturday, August 18th, Hard Rock Stadium. Tickets on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster.com. New album Reputation available everywhere. Produced by Messina Touring Group and AEG presents.
Johnny, 'tis the season to be jolly. You know what that means? Yeah, mistletoe, baby. No mistletoe. It means it's time for huge year-end savings during Arrigo's Big Finish event.
It's the gotta-go-to savings event of the year at Arrigo. Over 4,000 new vehicles with savings so big, you can't afford to miss it. New Compasses from $129 a month. Challengers from $219 a month. Pacificas from $269 a month. Ram Quad Cabs from $279 a month.
What should I pay for trades? How does the most sound? Because that's what Florida's #1 volume dealer does. Jim, look, somebody sent me this fruitcake. That's from me. Oh, perfect for regifting.
Don't miss the Big Finish event going on now through January 2nd at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass. Online at arrigo.net. That's arrigo.net.
39-month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,000 new, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee, 3 dates of life. Dealer must qualify for approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Who is looking for something delicious to eat today for lunch or for dinner? Well, Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Right now, chicken fingers galore over there. Make sure when you go there, try the bird sauce. Now, that is the sauce that's available at every location. That's the sauce that I helped develop with them. It's a, how would you describe it, Virginia? Would you describe it like a tangy type of...
It's somewhere between a sweet and sour and a Polynesian. It has a little hint of like garlic notes and sweet notes and sour notes.
It's delicious.
Lovely.
The kids love it. And like I said, it's available all locations at Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Don't forget, they got great sides there. Me and my family, we have grown up on Bud's Chicken and Seafood, so make sure you hit up one of the locations, 7 all through Palm Beach County, and don't forget, try the bird sauce.
Cheers. Cheers. There are so many reasons to celebrate. So whether you're hosting a party, attending a family gathering, or maybe just looking for that perfect gift, Total Wine & More is your one-stop shop for everything you need to celebrate with holiday cheer. With a selection of over 8,000 wines, 3,000 spirits, and 2,500 beers to choose from, Total Wine & More has the perfect one for you. And your best friends, and your coworkers, and your siblings, and your partner, and your neighbors, and even your parents. Stop into Total Wine & More today, or shop online at TotalWine.com to find the gifts they'll absolutely love. Happy celebrating. Cheers from your friends at Total Wine & More.
Robert Palmer of RP Funding is revolutionizing the mortgage industry.
When I had this idea to not charge lender fees, never did I think people weren't going to believe it. I thought we'd go out and we're going to do this amazing thing, and we're going to show people how they can save money and get a mortgage for cheaper, and they're going to love it, and it's going to be wonderful. And that isn't what happened. We had to overcome skepticism. We had to overcome doubts, and that almost put us out of business before we ever really got started.
Hear more from Robert Palmer at rpfunding.com.
NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity.
This holiday, save a life right here in Palm Beach County. Give a gift to those who can't help themselves. Help the cats, kittens, dogs, and puppies at Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League. Donate today to save lives. PeggyAdams.org.
There is so much stuff going on the inside, affecting how you look and feel on the outside. It's amazing. You got to get into Revitology and do the testing that I did. Dr. Roselli and his team really showed me some amazing stuff. They showed me where I was lacking things like hormones and vitamins, and then they showed me how I could replace those things very easily through bioidentical hormone replacement, vitamin supplements, IV infusions. You can do it too and look and feel your absolute best. Here's the number to call. 561-406-2269 or online at revitologyfl.com.
See your authorized Dodge dealer and experience a world of performance, design, and fuel efficiency. Schedule a test drive. Go to Dodge.com and check out the powerful lineup.
Wind damage? Call Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Digestive Care.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Cold start to our Tuesday, but we'll be mostly sunny and a little milder today with a high temperature near 72. Tonight, clear and cold again, lows near 48. Another cold front moving through on Wednesday. Sunny to partly cloudy skies, breezy and cool again. High of 68 degrees and low on Wednesday night near 48.
Is your spouse full of it? Then you need to contact the experts at Digestive Care, where they specialize in gas and bloating. Digestive Care doctors will help you get your entire digestive system healthy. For a list of their locations and to schedule an appointment, go to lovemygi.com. That's lovemygi.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, it's not too early to start thinking about what you're going to do this weekend. And on Friday, we got the last round of KVJ Cocktails and Karaoke for 2017. Going to throw in a little Christmas music mix, too. This Friday, we're going to be at City Place at the Blue Martini right there. They got half-price cocktails and food from 4 to 8 p.m., so come by for that. Come by, sing, have some drinks with us. And let's kick off the weekend right. Starting at 7 o'clock, we are going to be there at the Blue Martini City Place for KVJ Cocktails and Karaoke.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, really bizarre, the twist that has happened yesterday on the show. We were talking about the kid who had been bullied. And obviously one of the saddest things you can see, the kid was crying in the video. His name is Keaton. He's from Knoxville, Tennessee. And he was talking about kids had poured milk on him and had called him names and made fun of his facial features and just the kind of stuff that we see, which, you know, we have zero tolerance for here. And so that was a big theme, and a lot of people checked that out. The video had gone viral, about like 18 million views it got in like 24 hours.
Money was raised for the kid.
Yeah. Yesterday, I think we were in the about $45,000 range, and it continued to go up throughout the course of the day. But wasn't much longer after we talked about this kid that some people were saying, wait a minute, let's look a little bit further on his mama's Facebook page. If you forgot yesterday, this was Keaton Jones talking about being bullied.
Just out of curiosity, why do they bully? What's the point of it? Why do you find joy in taking innocent people and finding a way to be mean to them? It's not okay.
What do they say to you?
They make fun of my nose. They call me ugly. They say I have no friends.
What'd they do to you at lunch?
Put milk on me and put a hand down my clothes. Threw right at me.
Is it just you?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, so we were all touched with that video yesterday, and then the stories that came out when people started looking on Mama's Facebook page, they found some things that kind of pointed to possibly her and the family being racist. Now, here's the stuff that they found. There was a page where they found pictures of people proudly holding Confederate flags. That was one. In one photo, Keaton is holding an American flag standing next to a kid with a Confederate flag. His mom is named Kimberly, and she allegedly posted a message to, quote, butthurt Americans, which may have been a response to the violence in Charlottesville. Now, after this came out, Kimberly made her Facebook account private, but a lot of different things kept going on. Even after that, there were Instagram accounts that were popping up claiming to belong to either Keaton or Kimberly, the mom. Some even asked for donations. Now, those turned out to be fake, and there was even a GoFundMe page called Stand Up for Keaton that was shut down after raising about $57,000. The guy who started it is not part of Keaton's family, but he claims to be sincere, and the GoFundMe is working with him to make sure that Keaton gets the money as it was intended. But the question is, I even saw stuff last night on social media, hey, if you want a refund for the money you gave to Keaton, you can go here to get it.
Oh, the tide has turned. Now, I mean, I saw people on social media back bullying him because of the mom stuff.
And that's a shame. It's not his fault if his mother is an idiot. He's still being bullied. I still feel bad for this little guy.
Well, the thing that had come out last night, and this just goes to show you where we are with social media in this country, is that when things start hitting social media, things start taking over. And you're like, okay, wait a minute. You see something, you retweet it, you add to a conversation, and before you know it, something that may not be true, may or may not be true, is all of a sudden Bible.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like somebody tweeted us, said, you know, this is the family of the little boy who got bullied. Come to find out he got bullied for calling kids the N-word. I no longer feel sorry. Now, that was going around, and I saw that all over Twitter, and I spent a good part of this morning and even yesterday and last night trying to find where that quote was and, you know, definitely nailing that down, because to me, that's a huge jump. And there were even people talking about, yeah, the reason why the kid got bullied, it was just he was saying awful things to African-American kids, and they retaliated against him, and that's why. He wasn't getting bullied. He was the bully himself. And so this whole thing had taken a life of its own on social media.
Oh, what a mess.
Well, and again, like, I'm not saying that this is truth, but I'm saying that's what the story was, and I was trying to find, okay, where's the confirmation?
Where's the truth?
Where did this start? Where's the square root of all this? You know, and that's what I was seeing going on, because I'm like, oh, wow, what a crazy twist that has gone on with this. Now, there was a young woman named Keaton Jones who says that she's Keaton's sister, and she's been standing up for the family on Twitter, and a lot of people seem to be taking what she's saying is that she's legit. Now, she said that she never planned on making money off of this, and they have nothing to do with any of the fundraising campaigns, so they're not behind it. Because there was also a conversation that happened with, I think, an MMA fighter that apparently contacted somebody behind one of these GoFundMe accounts saying that they were Keaton's mom, Kimberly, and saying, hey, look, yeah, you know, this is the one time us white people got to stick together, and saying some awful things. And he walked away being like going, oh, this person's awful.
Oh.
Like, you know, you don't even want to deal with them.
And was it really her?
Well, that's the question. Now, this girl who's on Twitter is saying, no, that wasn't my mom. She denied the rumor that her mom is racist, is looking for any kind of fundraising, that they have accepted any money or trying to find any money. She said, quote, she's just a strong Southern woman. She also denied the rumor that the reason Keaton was being bullied is because he was calling other kids the N-word. She said, those who know me and my family know that we aren't racist. My brother doesn't say the N-word. Please leave it alone. So things really changed, and now I don't think it's spun so out of control that nobody really knows what the truth is. But the one thing that you have seen is you have seen the one post that was on the mom's Facebook page, you know, that did talk about the butthurt Americans, and it did have, I saw 2 separate photos with Confederate flags in that. And so that has taken all of the racist rhetoric, and now the family is racist, and so is Keaton. And so some people are going to celebrities saying, hey, I bet you want to take back your comments that you said and all your invitations for Keaton to do this and to do that and go here and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, what a mess.
It is turned into a huge mess, and I think the big question is, okay, what really is the truth? So far in my searches, all I found is that one post that was out there. And, what does it mean from that? And can we, clearly deduce that the family, are racist? Can we even draw to the point that this kid Keaton was calling other kids the N-word? That, so far, I haven't seen anything that would give any kind of validity to that. But that is the story that's going on out there. There are other celebrities that are still standing by him saying, and even Jamel Hines, who's on ESPN, who's been, in a lot of these type of discussions, has said, this is a teachable moment. So either way, and I think a lot of people are just kind of like hitting the pause button and waiting to see what happens.
All right, Sinicki, what side are you on? Whose side? We need an answer right now.
I think you got to get the kid away from the mom and try to reteach him how to speak to people. And I think you also have to get in that school and talk to some of those other kids and find out what was really going on. Okay, then mom talks about the teachers picked on him. Okay, well, why was he not liked by his teachers? Why were the other kids picking on him? Get to the root of what happened.
Well, I think, for me, I mean, in this whole story, I would hope that it just doesn't overshadow the case of bullying. And I think it probably even brings up another subject, that sometimes there are kids, and who knows what's going on with this family. And I'm not drawing any, conclusions on them.
Because we don't know.
Because to me right now, I'm seeing circumstantial evidence on this kind of stuff. And so I don't know exactly what the truth is. But regardless, let's say that the worst is true, that still, bullying's not right. And if Keaton is the bully, it's not right. If Keaton was being bullied, still not right. And sometimes there are going to be kids that are going to have parents that are less than desirable. But it doesn't mean that they need to be a target for bullying. So I think that's the important thing.
It's not bullying if Keaton was using the N-word and then he got smacked down.
Yeah.
That's not bullying.
No, that's not bullying.
No, I agree.
That's retaliation
Yeah.
for Keaton's bad behavior, which I think needs to happen sometimes.
Yeah, so, I think that a lot of people are still, and the one thing I would say for a lot of people is hit pause. There's a lot of stories out there that haven't been about this kid that have not been proven yet, and
people are just making stuff up to advance their own agendas, I'm sure.
Well, what happens on social media is the story starts to write itself. And so here I am, I'm reading the story, and I'm like, oh, wow, this kid was calling it, but I'm like, okay, well, where's the root of that? Where's
the other kids in the school?
All I found, the source that I found was just some person had tweeted that out.
Twitter comments.
It was Twitter comments. I'm like, well, where's this? I'm like, was there a Facebook post? Was there a video? Like, what is it?
Is there a teacher that will corroborate that?
So far, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need proof.
Yeah. One of the texts coming in, somebody says, why does having a Confederate flag make you a racist? Look up the meaning of the flag. That has nothing to do with hating anybody. And, a lot of people would, say that so far it looks like it's the butthurt American comment, and it's the image of two American flags. And that is one of the things that is going on here in our society today is, the representation of the Confederate flag, and it draws immediate correlation and association now with racism, in this country. And, that's the thing that I think that a lot of people saw, and they jumped too quickly about the mom. And that's a real tough subject, when you talk about the Confederate flag. And it's going to be interesting to see where that all shakes out. I know as a kid when I grew up, there was this show on that I used to watch. It was called The Dukes of Hazzard. And they had this cool car on there, and it had the Confederate flag on the top of it. And when I was a little kid, my family's all from the South. And so we'd always go down the South. And so I got a Confederate flag. And I had a Confederate flag hanging in my room when I was a kid. But I never thought, or to me, ever associated, and I didn't think racism, didn't understand racism. It wasn't about that. It didn't stand for that. It
stood for the General Lee, the car, and the show.
Yeah, and even more than that, it stood for Southern pride. And, when I talk to my family, about the Civil War, and by the way, they didn't even call it the Civil War. They call it the War of Northern Aggression. That's how all Southerners look at it, is that they were minding their own business, and the North came in and bullied them into being part of a government that they didn't want to be a part of, and so they felt like they were standing up for their own. If you get to the root of it. None of my family owned slaves, had anything to do with slavery or anything like that for them. It just had them being able to make their own decisions and not have somebody bully them around, and that's what it stood for, and that's what the Confederate flag came out of for my family and as a kid growing up. But now that I'm an adult and I'm in this part of our society and with everything that's going on, I wouldn't wear the Confederate flag. I wouldn't hang the Confederate flag because, unfortunately, it has become so associated that racists have taken it and they have ruined it. You know, you could even argue that the swastika with the Nazis was an emblem and a symbol that, you know, was in existence before Nazi Germany, but they took it and they changed the meaning of it. And now you wouldn't ever want to hang a swastika out front of your house. And so, unfortunately, you know, for me as a person who had the Confederate flag, I wouldn't do it again because of the images that it has. And unfortunately for this kid Keaton and his mom Kimberly, they've held up the flag, and now that's what people have jumped to, is that the family is racist and Keaton is. And so who knows what's going to happen with, you know, the end of this story.
Do you feel that anyone that's got a Confederate flag is racist?
No. I don't, from my perspective, but I understand that there are so many other people that have seen a different side of the Confederate flag. The side I saw of the Confederate flag growing up was my family that were just poor Southerners that had Southern pride. And that, to me, was what the Confederate flag stands for and always has stood for.
But the bad eggs have changed the public opinion of the flag.
And I'll recognize that.
You got to realize if you're a white person that loves to fly that flag, the bad white people have changed the perception of it. And perception is reality.
And I was just asking a question. I'm just... Clearly
that's the way I look at it. I agree with Virginia, and it's sad because to me it took something that was, you know, about Southern pride. It wasn't anything to do with racism from our perspective, but for so many other people, they can't see anything but racism with that flag, and I understand that.
Yeah,
and
reality, perception is reality. It has been changed.
Yes. It really has. So, you know,
and you can blame the horrible racist people
that have used it that way.
The horrible bad sector that have used it for that.
They changed
it
what
no
it
longer
meant.
means Southern pride.
And then when something like that happens and they see the flag, that's what the outside world who looked in on this story saw.
Yeah.
So
Denny's looks stressed out getting some calls in there.
it's a hot topic that is going on today. And like I said, it was one that on Twitter and on social media really just got a firestorm going yesterday. And so I'm really trying to get to the root of what the truth is on this. And, you know, that kid Keaton, what is this going to mean for him? A kid who was apparently getting bullied before, what will it mean for him now?
I just texted Denny's, hey, how's it going with the phones in there? And he texts back, people are people, man.
It's a peaceful cat for a guy getting screamed at.
He's getting screamed at. I can tell.
What's going to happen to that $58,000 in this GoFundMe account?
They're talking to that guy right now to see exactly, you know, what it is. And like I said, there are some people that have donated that try to come up with ways you can try to get your money back. So.
It's just kind of weird that some guy that has nothing to do with the family is able to start a GoFundMe and get $58,000 in it.
Yeah.
And now we can't figure out, like, if he even knows them.
Well, the one thing I would encourage people to do is hit the pause button on this story and try to let it realistically sort out. Because, you know, somebody's texting him, well, what about that MMA fighter who invited them to his match and she asked for money instead? He's even come out and said he's not even sure that was his mom. So I think there was a couple people that immediately jumped on this, saw an opportunity and said, oh, I'm going to pose as...
pretend like I'm the mom.
And try to get money and this and that. So that's not been verified. It could have been the mom, but I don't think it's been verified. So one thing we got to do, we got to wait for we want to move so fast on every single story that I don't think we have truth and verification. And I'm trying to find it. I was working to find it. You know, and so it's like, that's why I would say before you make this kid out, let the proof prove that he is. Don't let Twitter prove that he is.
That's not how it works anymore.
I know, and that's the sad thing about it. So hit the pause button. Let's get some real facts on this. Let's get, you know, some real meat behind this story before we immediately turn the entire tide on this poor Keaton kid. And maybe he's not a poor Keaton kid. I don't know. We'll find out. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. You can always call or text the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, it's not looking too bad on your roadway so far this morning. Just a couple of areas of police activity. The first one is on 45th Street between Greenwood Avenue and North Australian Avenue. The second one in Lake Worth, that's Lawrence Road, just north of Kewanee Road. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Johnny, 'tis the season to be jolly. You know what that means? Yeah, mistletoe, baby. No mistletoe. It means it's time for huge year-end savings during Arrigo's Big Finish event.
It's the gotta go to savings event on over 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats at Arrigo. Get new Rams up to 10 grand off MSRP.
Jim, look, somebody sent me this fruitcake. That's from me. Oh, perfect for regifting. You gotta go Arrigo.
So much fun stuff going on over at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. You know, if you just want to look a little better, feel a little better, look rejuvenated, not look like you had anything done, they are doing some amazing surgical facial rejuvenation at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Dr. Rankin and Dr. Deb are amazing. It's not going to look like you did anything. It's just going to look like you're refreshed. Those bags under your eyes, those puffy, heavy eyelids that make you look 20 years older than you really are. Yeah, they can fix all that kind of stuff. Maybe you're like me and you've got these little jowls coming in. That's attractive. They can pull those back and just have them look smooth, beautiful. You look refreshed. Go talk to Dr. Rankin. Go talk to Dr. Deb. Look and feel your best. Here's the number to call in Jupiter, 561-776-2830, or in Fort Lauderdale, you can call 954-564-3832. You can also go online, too. I love this. See real before and after pictures of actual patients. You can even watch surgeries. Yeah, they had the surgeries on their social media. It is so cool. Connect to everything at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Round the corner, around the country, at work or play, we're on your way. The convenience stores of Speedway.
What's so great about the Speedy Rewards card?
I love all the free stuff I get with this card.
I get coffee every morning, and I love that my 7th is always free.
It's the best. What's not to love about it?
The greatest thing about the Speedy Rewards card is all the free gas that I get with my points.
I love my Speedy Rewards card because I can use my points to get free gift cards. I just redeemed my points for a $10 gift card.
I wish everything was like the Speedy Rewards card.
Only Speedway has the Speedy Rewards card, where you'll earn points for free food and merchandise, or you can turn your points into presents and redeem them for gift cards this holiday season. And right now, you'll get 500 bonus Speedy Rewards points plus $1 off with every $25 in gift cards you buy. And remember, with the Speedy Rewards card, you're automatically a member of our Speedy Rewards clubs, like the Beverage Club, where your 7th coffee, fountain, or frozen beverage is always free.
We're on your way, the convenience stores of Speedway.
Now, enjoy a cup of always fresh coffee, made just the way you like it. Just 99 cents, only at Speedway.
It takes a special source of energy to wake up and want to make each day better. To invest your time and energy into building a future you can be proud of. We know it's not easy, but we're committed to doing our part. At FPL, we're changing Florida's energy today to help create a better tomorrow for all of us, while keeping bills among the lowest in the nation.
Mega Millions jackpots now start at $40 million. So Mega Millions needs a bigger name, like Gigantamillions or Humonga Millions. And with more million-dollar winners and better Megaplier prizes than ever before, we should call it Mega Upgrade Super Colossal Gargantuan Mondo Millions. But for now, it's still called Mega Millions, and you can still get your ticket at any Florida Lottery retailer. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Dealing with ADHD, depression, anxiety, or sleep challenges? Using 21st century technology, NeuroCore addresses these symptoms at their core. Their program is like physical therapy for the brain. Learn more at neurocorecenters.com.
Johnny, 'tis the season to be jolly. You know what that means? Yeah, mistletoe, baby. No mistletoe. It means it's time for huge year-end savings during Arrigo's Big Finish event.
It's the gotta go-to savings event of the year at Arrigo. Over 4,000 new vehicles with savings so big you can't afford to miss it. Get new 2017 Fiat 500Xs from just $169 a month. New 2017 Fiat Spiders from only $199 a month.
What should I pay for trades? How does the most sound? Because that's what Florida's #1 volume dealer does. Jim, look, somebody sent me this fruitcake. That's from me. Oh, perfect for regifting.
Don't miss the Big Finish event going on now through January 2nd at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass. Online at arrigo.net. That's arrigo.net.
39 month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,002 plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee, 3 days supply. Dealer must qualify for approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Oh, I think I have to call in sick today.
But today's my dance recital.
When you can't take a sick day, pick up Dayquil, the non-drowsy coughing, fever, sore throat, no sick days medicine. Read each label, use as directed.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Visit their huge new Broward location, offleaseonly.com. This is WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, more celebrities revealing details about molestation. I'll tell you what Disney actress is talking today about bad stuff that happened, coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I was kind of sitting down yesterday trying to figure out, okay, wow, the holiday calendar is coming up. You're looking at school when the kids are off, when we're going to be off, trying to figure out all your vacations, travel plans, all this kind of stuff. I mean, your calendar is really one of the most important things you got going right now. And it has come to my attention that not everybody knows in their mind what day is what. Some people really need a calendar. Hey, Dennis, could you come here for a second? Because we're all sitting there trying to say, okay, you're going to be off on this day. We're going to be off on that day. The kids don't come back to school until after the first whole week of January. So, I mean, that's a quite a little break there.
Yeah, it is. They get those full 2 weeks.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they get a full 2 weeks. So we're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And so I know I got family that's coming in. Some of us are going to be leaving town. I believe, Denny's, you're going to be heading to go see family.
Oh, yeah, I'll be out of town.
Where are you going?
Colorado.
Oh, just to see family, huh? Right.
It's time for my annual trip.
He's just going to see family.
He goes there with one bag, comes back with 8. I get it. Now, Jaybird told me that apparently you were working out some of your Christmas plans. And so, you know, Christmas is on what day?
Christmas is on the 30th.
Okay.
You're not serious,
No,
right?
it's not an act. He has no idea what day Christmas is. I swear to you.
I'm not good with holidays. I usually rely on other people to put the date in, and then I just mark it. But it's like the 30th.
He was on the phone with his brother talking about, yeah, Christmas is on the 30th, blah, blah, blah. And
so you got Christmas back to back with New Year's Eve?
The weird thing is, I don't think his brother gave him any pushback.
One day
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't,
that ballpark.
I didn't hear an argument ensue after he said Christmas.
No, but I am
is on
hearing
the
an argument for not smoking pot.
I don't think he knows any holiday the names.
You don't know what day it is, and you don't care.
What day is Valentine's Day?
Jeez. It's February. It's like February 1st.
Okay, wait, I wanna
Clearly
try,
that's wrong.
This is fun. I want to try one.
This is not an act.
St. Patrick's Day.
It's like March 9th. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I only know the months they're in.
Clearly you know Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween at the end of October.
But what's the
It's like
date?
the 30th of October.
Nailed it.
Denny's, are you faking?
No, I don't know how many days are in the months, man.
He's really not faking. I have heard this cat miss every holiday.
I moved out when I was really young. I never learned all the holidays. I don't celebrate them.
Dude, he went to high school like he thought every sport had their own mascot. You didn't think the whole
So the baseball team was maybe called the Eagles. The football team was called the Falcons.
I figured that makes sense because then you could figure out which team you're talking about.
How does that happen, though?
Yeah, you know.
Interesting.
Hey, we all put ask him different strands of marijuana, and he'll nail every one.
We know what we care about.
He knows none of our birthdays.
Yes,
Well,
birthdays.
if he doesn't know Jesus's, I don't expect him to know mine.
Thank you. You're a little less important.
I'm very bad with birthdays.
Yes. By the way, to our Jewish friends, Hanukkah starts tonight. Just to let you know that. So we're really getting into the holidays now. And they say, according to this survey, 68% of people who celebrate get presents for all 8 nights. Which, I mean, ain't that great?
That's fancy.
And if your household's doing it right, you're doing Hanukkah and you're doing Christmas.
I got a buddy of mine who does it both. He's done it his whole life like that, and he cleans up every single year.
How amazing is that?
Even as an adult, he cleans up.
Yeah, we've dabbled on that a little bit as well in my household. 10% of Americans say that they celebrate Hanukkah, but since less than 3% of Americans are Jewish, 10% of Americans celebrate the holiday, 3% are Jewish. That means a lot of us are freeloading on Hanukkah.
Oh, yeah.
We're just piling on in. 7% of Americans are jumping into Hanukkah, and they're not Jewish.
Only 3% are Jewish?
That's according to this thing, yeah. Less than 3% of Americans are Jewish. That means that there are tens of millions of non-Jews who get into the action.
Well, they're into presents.
Hey.
Maybe your religion is gifts.
That's what I'm saying, you know?
Do you have a present? Do you have like a real present you want this year? Or I know you don't like presents that much, but if you could have one present, a physical item, what would it be?
I am now into, I like the experience stuff over the material stuff. And so for me, it would be a really cool football game. So, yeah, I have one in mind that I'd like to go to. Yeah, and Virginia and I were talking about one, so that would be mine. I'd be like, don't buy me anything physical. I don't need any physical
football
stuff.
Let's get this trip.
I'd like to do a trip. Yeah, I'd like to
Yeah.
do an experience. I've realized that I treasure those a lot more than I do any kind of like a little, whatever.
What's on your list, Nikki?
I got a few things. I don't know what's going to shake loose. There were some shoes that I really wanted, but I saw them on sale for like $300. I was like, oh, I want them.
Oh, my goodness.
And then I went to the store, and they
Yeah.
didn't have my size.
Oh, jeez.
So Panda's been all over eBay trying to find them, and they want like $500, $600. I said, you better not spend that kind of money on shoes.
Wow.
So
Gosh, that hurts.
I don't want those shoes.
$9 at Walmart. I've had the same shoes for over a year now.
And it shows.
No, these things are so.
But my flip-flops, I spent a lot on my flip-flops, $50, but I've been wearing them 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's a deal, baby.
Yeah. I've got 2 pairs of shoes.
Yeah, me too.
What do you wear to church?
Flip-flops.
Kevin.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Oh, coming up in just a second, I'll tell you what they're saying about Bella Thorne and what she's saying on Twitter, revealing some pretty crazy stuff yesterday. Before we get into that, though, let's hear from Paris Hilton. Remember that famous picture of Paris and Brittany and Lindsay all in the car leaving the club together?
Girls being girls.
I don't know if Lindsay was invited.
Oh, really? Okay.
Here's Paris.
Lindsay, did she hit back on this at all? Did she say anything?
Well, actually, it was just Britt and I out, and then she just chased us to the car and got in. She wasn't invited.
At what point do you say to Lindsay Lohan, I'm so sorry, babe, you're gonna have to get out?
You're not on the list.
I mean, I think she's doing well in Mykonos now, so.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she wasn't invited. I can barely talk. I'm a lazy talker.
Jimmy Kimmel returned to late night television after a week off from his little boy's heart surgery. He was crying from the very first moment of his monologue on Monday night. You know, his big thing is he's pleading for Congress to improve children's health coverage. His boy was born with a heart defect back in April, but a lot of kids, don't have the same luxuries as Jimmy Kimmel with, his ability to pay for surgeries. And I think since September, a lot of kids have been kind of in a hold pattern on the Children's Health Insurance Program. So do we have a little bit of that?
I did. I had issues downloading it, and I forgot to. I blew it.
No worries.
I can reenact it for you.
It would have been great. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel was crying. It sounds very emotional.
I tried to download it, and it would not download on there.
Okay, then you get to reenact it.
All right, Kevin, let me hug you.
Kevin's going to play the role of the baby boy.
Yeah, here it is, right here.
Hi, I'm Jimmy. This is Billy. I was out last week because this guy had a heart surgery. But look, he's fine, everybody. He may have pooped, but he's fine. And I want to thank Chris Pratt and Tracy Ellis Ross and Neil Patrick Harris and Melissa McCarthy for filling in for us last week. Each of them, they each gave a full day of their very busy lives to give me time off, and I'm grateful to them for doing that. And Daddy cries on TV, but Billy doesn't. It's unbelievable.
That's adorable.
All right.
And finally here, Bella Thorne revealed on Twitter that she was the victim of molestation. Now, she didn't go into a lot of details. Some people were saying that it happened while she was at Disney, but she says, no, Disney didn't do it. But this world can be a sick place sometimes. Immediately after that, she was flooded with supportive messages from fans. Even her boyfriend put up supportive messages like, I love you, you're the strongest person I know. So, yeah, it sounds like she is maybe getting ready to tell us what happened, at least letting us know something's coming. It is a different day, and that's a good thing. Bring down all these predators, especially the ones that prey on our children. Bring them down. And that's what's going on in our Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive. It's not too late to get involved. You can help. You can donate. You can help. You can find a box near you and drop off a toy. All the details are waiting for you at littlesmilesfl.org.
All righty. Just to clarify real quick, because people are calling me out saying, Kevin, you cannot celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah in the same house unless one parent is Christian and one is Jewish. My wife is 50% Jewish, so she grew up Jewish, and so that's why we did it. So just let people know, because people were calling me out.
So are you basically saying all you people who are getting on my case in your face?
Well, I'm just, again, get all the facts.
People want to call
then put somebody on blast.
I love calling people
I'm Christian.
out.
My wife grew up Jewish. That's why we did it. So, good Lord.
How many people are yelling at you?
I got a couple texts saying, that's wrong. You can't. You're going to have so many
Simmer
Jewish.
down.
Can I text them back?
Nothing is wrong if a family is celebrating and loving each other and enjoying the holiday. Back off, bitch.
Can I get into a text fight with them?
No, you can't. I just wanted to clarify for anybody who thought that, saying, how dare he steal our religion. It was my wife's family. And she wanted to
Your
pass on
wife grew up Jewish.
She wanted to pass on their traditions to the children.
You thief!
Yes, I know.
Jeez, people, get a grip.
Get a grip. Let's go.
It's the holidays. People are wearing a little tight.
Well, this should be the time you unwind and stop yelling.
Happy birthday to Mayim Bialik. She is 42. I believe she might be celebrating Hanukkah today.
Okay.
Jennifer Connelly turning 47, and Bob Barker, yes, he's still alive.
Oh, Bob.
Is turning 94 years old.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
He's the same age as my grandmother.
Really? Wow.
94, kicking
Hook
it
him up,
still.
Virginia. Wouldn't you love?
Oh, if my grandmother hooked up with Bob Barker, that'd be
step-grandpa?
awesome.
He's experienced from what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
Who says grandma ain't?
Yeah.
This ain't grandma's first go.
Nana.
Barker's new beauty, baby. Oscar, happy third birthday. Quick little chant for Oscar.
Oscar.
All right, very nice. That is from Bean, Shelby, and Uncle Cheese.
Uncle Cheese.
Okay.
He's my favorite.
Deanna, happy 9th birthday from Mama, Papa, and the whole family.
Deanna.
Also, a birthday shout out to my son Connor. His 14th birthday is today. That is from Kristen.
Connor.
Also, a birthday shout out goes to Chris, aka Dad from Lex, Kaylin, Maddie, Karen, and Kurt the Bunny.
Aww.
So there you go.
Happy birthday.
Also, a birthday shout out to Alyssa, turning 26 from Dad, aka Jersey Jerk, Mom, Amanda, and Scooby.
Alyssa.
Also, we would love if you could wish our daughter, Bubba Joe, DJ, a happy 9th birthday from Mom, Dad, and her sisters, Danny and Dawn.
Bubba Joe.
She has just one birthday wish. She was born and raised in Alabama and has been a diehard Bama fan since birth. She would love for Kevin to say...
It's for the kids, man.
It's for the babies.
Can't really make that out. What does that say?
You can read it.
She would like for Kevin to say, roll tide, or we need Jason to bust out 90 push-ups for Kevin breaking a 9-year-old's birthday wish in her heart.
Oh, man. They come with the guilt.
All right, let's hear that. Come on, roll tide.
I think I said it.
No, you said it reading. We need a roll tide.
I don't know if I can get
What's going to physically hurt him?
90 push-ups or a roll tide? You tell me.
90 push-ups. How long would that take?
For you, not a long. Look at you.
Roll tide.
All right, go.
There you go. Gosh, that was hard, actually. And there's the Bama fans there.
Very
celebrating,
cute.
very happy
Very
about
cute.
their football team, I'm sure, as we all are. Kim and Don Henry. So there you go. Got a birthday wish that is not from an Alabama fan? Send it to us. Mail at kvjshow.com. We'd love to hook you up. Mail at kvjshow.com. Give you the hookup here on the KVJ Show.
Keep my hands on myself. Pick out dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl isn't me. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leaving with the babies in a mama call a grave digger. Gone with the falling leaves. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, I feel it still. We can fight a war for peace. Giving to that easy living, goodbye to my hopes and dreams. Stop flipping for my enemies. Who think of waiting till the walls come down? It's time to give a little to the kids in the middle. Oh, till it falls, won't bother me. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. Yeah, your love is an abyss for my heart to eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still.
Well, come holiday time, there's a lot of family secrets that just come out. Sometimes people think it's a good idea. Well, you got the whole family together to let them know something that maybe they're not aware of. Other people might argue and say, you just kind of ruin the holidays and you cause a lot of unnecessary family drama. So is this a great time of year to try to dig deep and get some family secrets out, or is it a better time of year to throw more dirt on top of it and bury them until maybe summertime? Interesting thought here, because Rebecca kind of has this question about a secret, possible, that might exist. And there might even not be a secret at all. Rebecca, this has to do with your parents and their relationship. Where do your suspicions lie here, Rebecca?
Well, thanks for taking my call. My mom had passed away about a year ago. 6 months after her death, my father has had another woman move in with him. To me, 6 months seems like a really short period of time for him to grieve and even decide to date. And then when you think about having somebody move in with him, that just seems unthinkable.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't help but wonder if my dad was cheating on my mom the whole time when she was sick with cancer. Just wondering what you think I should do. Should I ask him? Should I confront him? I kind of have a feeling that he may have been cheating on her.
Okay.
What kind of truth do you want to go to
Merry
bed
Christmas,
to at
Happy
night?
Hanukkah. Yeah. I mean, first of all, you have to assume that he would be completely honest with you, and I don't know that you would get that kind of truth out of somebody, because obviously the easier answer would be like going, no. I mean, it's just probably has a trumped up story about how everything was done. It was just one of those moments. And
Are there going to be innocents there, like other people that have nothing to do with this drama that possibly could have their Christmas ruined? Should it be brought up?
I feel like for me, I kind of just want to get the answers, and I want to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I know that it might be selfish on my end, but I'm just, I really just want to know what's happening.
Find out your answers on January 2nd.
Yeah, you might want to not do it on Christmas, just for the people that have nothing to do with
Right.
the cheating,
Mhm.
have nothing to do with
Yeah.
the drama. You don't want to ruin Christmas for them.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I understand. It's just, it's just.
I
It's
get
on
it.
my
It's
mind.
it's something, and it's probably going to be hard for you because you're thinking, okay, here we are going to be Christmas dinner, hanging around the whole family, and I'm going to be sitting here, and
I'm a fraud because I'm not bringing it up.
And here
it's
it is.
eating me alive.
And Rebecca's probably going to be looking at this woman right on the other side of the room, thinking, okay, the entire time while my mom is dying of cancer, my dad is not heartbroken and not doing what he should be doing and grieving. He's out, gallivanting with this woman who's now, how dare she come here and sit in my living room and open up presents, or I got to buy her a gift. Meanwhile, this is something that was going on. So for her, she probably don't want to have to try to live through that lie through the holidays, and would like to be like, okay, look, if this happened, then don't come over for the holidays. I don't want you around. You're going to ruin it. But
Just keep in mind, when you do confront him and ask, he's probably not going to tell you the truth. If the truth is bad,
yeah,
he's not going to tell you the truth.
True.
So you may not even get the answers you're looking for truthfully from him.
You're the kind of person, though, if you know something or truly suspect something, Virginia, and she's obviously, Rebecca has stewed over this. She's put together timelines. She's figured things out.
You don't go to him. You go other places. You go to people that they work with. You go to people in their personal lives, and you ask those people what the timeline was like.
Would you be able to spend the holidays with one of your family members that you suspect had done this?
It would be really, really tough, but I'm a big fan of not showing your cards. I'm a big fan of actually busting somebody with real, legit proof. I'm not a fan of confronting a cheater just so they can say, no, I didn't do anything, and then you just started right where you finished.
I go in for the kill. If it's from my family and there's a secret involved, I don't wait with games. I go right to the source and I go, what the hell? And
But you got to get your information, though.
Yeah,
you got to
and
have
I-
your
yeah,
facts.
I'd get it out of my family. I just know that I would.
But in fairness to Rebecca's dad, could this be something that is normal with somebody that has a spouse go through cancer, dies? Is it something where the pain is so great that they move on quickly when you would expect them to not, that they would take years to grieve and it would be all this stuff? Maybe for them it's
Everybody's different, and you can't judge how somebody grieves. Of
Yeah.
course, some men are going to want to rush right back into a relationship.
And some women will too. I've
Yeah.
seen it happen with both.
Yeah,
you
so-
can't get mad at someone for grief. You can get mad at the infidelity if that happened.
Yeah.
But if someone passes away and they can't come back, and your parent falls in love with somebody else, you can't get mad at your parent. You don't know what it's like to lose your spouse.
And is that even an insane timeline where spouse dies, meet somebody else, the other person moves in within 6 months?
Maybe the thought process is, wow, life is really short. I just lost somebody. I could be I could be the next one.
Yeah.
Life is too short. I want to find someone that makes me happy.
Maybe somebody's been in Rebecca's situation before. Maybe you can, share because you've seen this happen maybe with your parents and you had the same suspicions. Like, how did you handle it? What would you do? And would you do it during the holidays, or you just put all drama on hold until at least January 2nd to get through the holidays?
You just can't tell someone how to grieve, because some people have the belief that they're not going to spend their whole life grieving because it's a celebration to go to the next life.
It's 877-979-WRMF. You're Rebecca. What do you do? 877-979-9763. You can call or text us here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Just one minor accident to be aware of on your roadways. You'll find that one in Fort Lauderdale, left shoulder blocked on I-95 southbound just after Commercial Boulevard. See a little bit of slow traffic there back to Cypress Creek Road. We also have one disabled vehicle in Palm Beach County this morning. That one on I-95 northbound as you approach Boynton Beach Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 979 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Katy Perry. Witness the tour, presented by Xfinity. With special guest, Purity Ring. December 20th, American Airlines Arena. Katy Perry. Tickets on sale now, online at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by AEG Presents.
Can I get a witness? Finding the perfect gift for someone you love can be hard, but with up to 70% off laser hair removal all month long, Body Details is making it easy for you to give yourself or a loved one a gift to enjoy every day. Smooth, soft skin. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation for you or your loved ones and get up to 70% off laser hair removal today. Happy holidays.
Register now for spring classes at Indian River State College. Prepare for a career that's right for you with a bachelor's or associate's degree from IRSC. Or get the skills you need for the promotion you want through quick job training. Financial aid is available, and you'll find personal attention with a reasonable cost and convenience at 5 Treasure Coast campuses and the virtual campus. Register today at irsc.edu. That's irsc.edu.
There are so many great deals that are happening right now at Bremen Motor Cars. If you are looking for a new car, this is the time of year to act, because every new car demo and loaner vehicle is clearly marked for inventory elimination. That means you're going to get every single write-down, incentive, and discount to save thousands of dollars. Plus, you can get 0% financing and no payments until March of 2018. I'm talking about BMWs, Minis, and Porsches. I was able to take a test drive just over the weekend of the Porsche Cayenne. It is an amazing vehicle. It really is. Great on gas. The acceleration is unbelievable. In fact, it's hard not to speed in this thing. It's so cool because it also connects. If you've got an iPhone, you can use the Apple CarPlay, so your whole dash is absolutely amazing. And I've never ridden in a smoother, more comfortable vehicle. And you can check them out right now at their showroom on Okeechobee Boulevard. You can also go online to find out everything you need to know about these BMWs, Minis, Porsches. BremenMotorCars.com is where you go online. And Bremen also does so many great things. Like, they just got done donating over 77,000 meals for families and children facing food insecurity in South Florida. So they do great stuff for the community too. Go find out more online, BremenMotorCars.com.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. These days, all networks are great. Sprint's network reliability is within 1% of Verizon, but Sprint is half the price for limited rates on 5 lines of those other guys. That's 50% off Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. So don't let the 1% difference in network reliability cost you twice as much. With Sprint, I have unlimited data, talk and text at the best price among national carriers. Here's an example. I can Facebook Live live from tailgating at the game, check scores every 5 minutes, see replays of the touchdown I missed, or stream the new season of my favorite show. I can stay connected to friends, family, coworkers, and fans virtually wherever I am, all on the Sprint network. That works for me, baby. So head on over to a Sprint store today. They will take great care of you and set you up with an amazing plan just like me. You can also check out Sprint.com Unlimited or call 1-800-SPRINT1 for more info.
Johnny, 'tis the season to be jolly. You know what that means? Yeah, mistletoe, baby. No mistletoe. It means it's time for huge year-end savings during Arrigo's Big Finish event.
It's the gotta go-to savings event of the year at Arrigo. Over 4,000 new vehicles with savings so big you can't afford to miss it. Get new 2017 Fiat 500Xs from just $169 a month. New 2017 Fiat Spiders from only $199 a month.
What should I pay for trades? How does the most sound? Because that's what Florida's #1 volume dealer does. Jim, look, somebody sent me this fruitcake. That's from me. Oh, perfect for regifting.
Don't miss the Big Finish event going on now through January 2nd at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass. Online at arrigo.net. That's arrigo.net.
39 month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,000 new, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee, rebates apply. Dealer must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
This holiday, save a life right here in Palm Beach County. Give a gift to those who can't help themselves. Help the cats, kittens, dogs, and puppies at Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League. Donate today to save lives. PeggyAdams.org.
Miami City Ballet presents an amazing new take on George Balanchine's The Nutcracker with all new sets, costumes, and a live orchestra.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Volvo.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Cold start to our Tuesday, but we'll be mostly sunny and a little milder today with a high temperature near 72. Tonight, clear and cold again, lows near 48. Another cold front moving through on Wednesday. Sunny to partly cloudy skies, breezy and cool again. High of 68 degrees and low on Wednesday night near 48.
Sweden's greetings from Volvo. This holiday season, celebrate the beauty of family with their holiday offers on cars, like the XC90. With more standard features and best-in-class safety, you can keep the ones who matter most safe.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, there's so many different ways you can check out the KVJ Show other than just listening to us on 97.9 WRMF. You know, you can actually now stream us when we're live on iHeartRadio. Easy to do. Just go on there and look up 97.9 WRMF. You can also watch us on KVJ TV. We're on YouTube. You can see us at kvjshow.com or the 97.9 WRMF app.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of family issues that could be resolved during the holiday season. The big question is, should they be resolved during the holiday season? You know, like for instance, Rebecca is trying to figure out if her dad was cheating on her mom, who had recently passed away with cancer. Here it is 6 months later, and dad's already moving another woman into the place. And she's like, okay, well, what was going on before? It's just something that's been bothering her, and she's just wondering if she should bring it up now, wait, or how should she handle this because it keeps eating at her.
Just be careful, too, that you're not channeling all your anger about losing your mom into this situation. Because that could happen, too. You know, I know you're probably really upset and mom was taken away too soon and you're mad about it. Don't misdirect your anger.
Doing this the wrong way could really ruin the holidays.
Absolutely.
Brittany's on here from Lake Worth, who went through a similar situation. What happened in your situation, Brittany?
Good morning, guys. It's going to be exactly a year tomorrow that my mom passed away, and she was actually a big fan of your show.
Aww.
And my dad also moved on very quickly. She had been sick for a few months following a removal of a brain tumor. And to me, I was devastated when I found out he was seeing other women, and now he has a steady girlfriend. And unless you have full proof, it's hard to just say that that person's being unfaithful. And trust me, even though I was devastated, I understand my dad just can't be alone. I mean, he spent 20 years married to my mom, sleeping next to someone, having someone to spend time with. It's hard when that all of a sudden goes away. So sometimes the only way for them to cope with the situation is for them to fill that void.
Right.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah. You're
Okay.
dead. You're dead on. And how do you get along now with your dad's girlfriend?
We kind of have an arrangement. Like, I've met her, but I kind of am like, I want to keep a distance just because it is still so fresh for me and
Sure.
still so difficult. So just out of respect for me, and that took a long conversation too, that I don't really want her around, and like nothing against her because I'm sure she's really nice, but it's just too soon for me. And when I feel comfortable, then it can incorporate her into the family a little bit more. But for me, it's just too soon. And we came to that agreement. But you don't want to just hurt your father by accusing him of something that you really don't have proof for right now.
Sure.
Okay.
So sorry about your mom, honey.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
We got Valerie on here from PGA with a comment for Rebecca. Hopefully she's hearing this and hearing other people's experiences, because, Valerie, you went through something similar as well.
Yes, hi you guys. I just wanted to also mention that I listen to you guys every morning, and I love you guys.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Yeah, I went through a very. I kind of heard half of the story because I kind of caught in a little bit, but about a year and a half ago, my dad died. He was like sick. Excuse me. He was sick about for 10 years.
Oh wow.
And it was kind of difficult. He had open heart surgery, he had several strokes and stuff like that. And it was kind of hard for my mom to deal with, and because, she's been married with him for a long time. But he, I guess you could say my mom started seeing someone a year later. And me and my brother weren't okay with that because, I guess she was trying to explain to me that they had some issues, so that's kind of different. But we kind of told her that, we're not ready, and if you're ready, that's fine. We're happy for you. And we weren't understanding at first because we thought that was too soon.
Sure.
But like Virginia was saying, everyone grieves differently.
Sure.
Which is totally understandable, But I told her multiple times not to push him on me because she asked me if I wanted to meet him and she would like me to. And I said no. And then it came about where she wanted to bring him for Thanksgiving. I said, if you did that, I would not show. Neither would my brother.
Yeah.
And then also for my birthday, I just turned 30, and she wanted to bring him to my 30th and have me and my siblings meet him on my actual 30th birthday.
Now, that's not fair. That's your birthday. Come on, Mama.
Well, yeah, and these are the kind of things that happen, where you've got somebody new into the dynamic, and it's the family. You're used to having certain people around, and now all of a sudden this dynamic has greatly changed.
Don't ask me to meet him on my birthday.
I know, the mom just wants things to be normal with her kids is all.
Yeah.
And the mom, I feel like the mom's got the right to meet somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids.
Not on my birthday.
No, but I guess anyone's got the right to react on however they want to react. But why do you want your parents to? If your parent is able to not grieve anymore, I think that's a good thing.
Well, we got another text that came in here, and the person said, my mom had passed away from cancer. Within a year, my dad was remarried. He and my mother talked about everything before she passed away, and she wanted him to continue with his life and to find somebody who made him happy. It was hard for my brother and I to accept, but we had no choice. Each person grieves in a different way, and this may be his way of grieving and getting over things. Don't just jump to conclusions thinking that he was cheating. You have no idea what your parents discussed during her illness.
And it also doesn't mean...
He's your father. Respect that.
It doesn't mean he didn't love her either. That doesn't mean that just because you're with somebody new doesn't mean they don't love that parent anymore.
It's a complex emotional thing. And
It is.
Some people are saying, OMG, this is none of her business. The one whose business it was is gone. So
I'm not a fan of not having the dad not come over or the mom because of Thanksgiving.
And I don't know that you necessarily want to take the holidays to confront them, about this.
Don't make a scene.
Right.
Don't ruin a holiday.
Keep it happy.
Don't do it there. You have to have a private conversation if you're not comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And somebody had a real great classy way to kind of put what's going on here. The fastest way to get over somebody is to get under someone.
Oh, that old tale?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for that text.
I have many a girlfriend that subscribed to that mantra.
Isn't that the divorce mantra?
No. It's the I got to get back out there.
And that's exactly what that means. All right, you can always sound off for us, 877-979-WRMF. Yesterday we did call them out, and I got to tell you, when I heard this going on, I'm like going, I have a feeling I'm probably going to hear about this one. And I did. You remember this call that we got yesterday in Call 'em Out?
Oh, I'm calling out my best friend's new girlfriend because she's a psycho. She's been changing my buddy so hard. She makes him turn off his cell phone at 6 p.m. every day. Yeah, it's their time from 6 until he goes to work the next morning. She stopped him from coming out to football on Sundays for like fantasy football stuff because that's just, that's her time with him.
Okay, well.
He sounds like he is.
He sounds like a guy that misses his bro.
He sounds like he's dating his friend.
Yeah, maybe we've been there.
Oh, I've definitely been there.
I got an email from a very upset girl named Caitlin who said that I would like to address some of the comments that were made about me on your show.
Oh, so he's talking
yesterday.
about her. She's the girl.
Yeah, you got to figure. I mean, obviously something like this is going to get back to somebody. So in fair play and equal time, Caitlin would like to say something back. We'll talk to her coming up next on the KVJ show.
We are searchlights we can see in the dark. We are rockets pointed up at the stars. We are billions of beautiful hearts. And you sold us down the river too far. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? We are problems that want to be solved. We are children that need to be loved. We were willing, we came when you called. But man, you fooled us. Enough is enough. Oh, what about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? So what about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? What about us? What about us? What about us?
All right. Caitlin did checked out some comments that were addressed to her yesterday on Call 'em Out. She apparently has taken away David's best friend. And David was not happy about it, but he thinks that she is kind of controlling. Have you ever had a buddy, Jay Bird, that got into a relationship with a girl that you felt was kind of a little controlling? And
Oh, yes.
took them away?
What do you mean?
And all of a sudden, he ends up moving to Tequesta, real far away.
Yeah.
Never see him.
Right.
No, in all honesty, I have, without a doubt, had a few friends. They got with a girl, and they changed, man. They weren't around. They weren't allowed to go out anymore. They were a shell of a man. Some of them got married. They are dealing with that still.
Okay.
It's sad.
Okay, well, some things were said apparently about Caitlin yesterday on the show, and she would like to talk about some of the things. I believe it was said, Caitlin, that you make your boyfriend turn his phone off like at 6 o'clock. He's not allowed to talk to anybody. You stole him away from fantasy football Sundays and did all this other stuff. Is there anything specific that you would like to clear up here today?
Oh, my goodness. Nothing he said on your show yesterday was true.
Okay.
I don't make my boyfriend turn off his phone at 6 p.m. We're together most nights, and believe it or not, he does it on his own. He finds it extremely disrespectful to constantly be on his phone like everyone else nowadays when he's with me.
Okay.
And Dave himself is so needy that he calls my boyfriend every 30 minutes. He can't even decide what to have to dinner without calling him first, like as if he were his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
He also never quit their fantasy team. He quit. Like, he didn't quit because of me. He quit because he was tired of hanging out with a room full of losers. And they constantly act like they're in high school. And yes, I did say that Dave was eye raping me because he was. He stares at girls' butts and boobs all of the time in the most disrespectful manner, and he makes everyone feel awkward. My girlfriends have even noticed it. He's totally creepy, never has had a girlfriend for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
He has accused me of spending all of my boyfriend's money, which is so untrue. And as a matter of fact, I make more money than my boyfriends. Yes.
You do?
A woman can make, a woman can make more money than a man.
I know. I
Dave
know a lot
doesn't
of
get that.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. All right, Caitlin. Well, thank you very much for the call him out.
Was something on her mind?
Yes. She wrote down a laundry list, you could tell.
Yes.
And she was just like...
And furthermore, bullet point 47.
Who's telling the truth? And we got two different accounts here. Who do we believe?
I tend to side with the woman. I know you're shocked.
Yeah. Now, who knows? I guess it's all between them. But...
Once again, is it possible that they both annoy me? Is that...
Yeah, very possible. Well, there you go. There's your fair time. So don't say that I don't give it. Well, fun little thing we do here on the show. I believe it's about time to do another round of Plead the Fifth.
Ooh.
Yeah. I went last week. So my name is out of the cup of fun.
That's today, huh?
That's today, big dog. Yeah, baby. This is when we do it, man. It's time to get this thing going here. So we got Virginia, we got Jaybird, we've got producer Denny's still in the mix here for Plead the Fifth. And we'll get to see who is going to be on the hot seat here today.
Denny's got his cup of fun.
Question.
Yeah.
Can we repeat questions that have been repeated?
I don't know. That's a good question. It seems like, once you
It bears
do one,
repeating.
It does bear repeating.
Yeah, I don't know.
Twice.
I feel like you should retire it, no? I mean, that'd be...
Look, that's fine. I'm just asking. I'm over here just asking the rules, baby.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think you should try to challenge yourself to come up with another one. Be my thought. But...
All right.
All right, let's go on ahead here and find out who is going to be going on the hot seat here today. What do we got over there, Denny's?
Got to turn the mic on, Denny's.
We got Virginia.
Okay, time to play.
All right, so that means that Virginia is going to have 5 questions here. There is only one that she can plead the fifth on and say, I am definitely not going to answer that one.
I got a couple already. I'm writing, Kev.
They're just kind of writing themselves, huh?
Yeah, I mean...
Okay.
I mean, you got the key is to hit with a hard question in the beginning, because then if they plead the fifth, you're stuck in a corner. See what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah. I think you got to lead off hard.
Okay. Would you like to lead off with the first question for Virginia here in Plead the Fifth?
Okay. Out of both of your sisters, which one is the most annoying? The one you just do not want to be around? If you have to be around one, not the other. Which one do you not want to be around out of the two? You've got Maggie and you've got, is it Caitlin?
Caitlin, yeah.
Yeah.
Neither one are annoying.
Well,
I just got back from spending a lot of time with Caitlin. I'm getting ready to go see Maggie in 2 weeks, and I'm so looking forward to it.
Awfully defensive.
Well,
I love both of them.
would you like to rephrase your question somehow,
I want
Jaybird?
more time with each of them, if anything.
Well, no, what one is more annoying? You have to pick which one is annoying out of the two.
But neither one are annoying.
You have to pick one of the. Help me phrase this, so she has to answer it.
Well, let's say that you have one sister, and I always like the saving the life, and
There you go.
and
one has to die?
Yes, here's basically what is happening. You are on a raft, and so one of them, unfortunately, you can't fit all three of you. One is going to have to give up their life, and the other one you'll spend a lot of time with on this raft. So it means which one you think should perish and which one could you spend 5 months afloat at sea with and, get along and not want to kill them.
Ultimately, the one you don't really, the one that doesn't annoy you the most is going to the one you save.
Well, neither one of them annoy me at all. I want more with them.
You got to answer the question, Sinicki.
Okay, I'm going to answer your stupid question. Maggie is my full sister.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin is my half sister. We share a father.
Okay.
With Maggie, I share a mother and a father. So, I got to save Maggie. She's my full blood.
Okay.
But,
All right.
I'm not happy about it.
Okay.
Caitlin's a mother, and she's pregnant.
Oh!
Wow, you cold woman.
Boy, that just got, real cold
you
there.
killed the... Wow.
It wasn't easy.
Okay. All right, I got a question here for you on Plead the Fifth, Virginia.
Yes.
All right, if it weren't for Panda, which one of your previous boyfriends do you think you could have had a very happy life with?
Ugh. None.
You got to pick one, though.
Who would have been second? It'd be like going, okay, we got to strip away Panda. Who is the second on the list of saying, okay, best chance for a happy life would be this person?
Gosh, I think you have to go back a little further, maybe to even before I was married, because as I got older, I figured out what I wanted and what I didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I would have killed all of them eventually.
You got to give us an answer.
And you still might kill Panda, too. It's not over yet.
He's walking the Green Mile, basically. I guess probably John.
Okay.
Maybe, but we had our issues.
Okay.
Why John?
He was easygoing. He was fun. We had a lot of disagreements about business because we ended up doing a business together, and it drove me insane because I just didn't think he was a good business person, and I'm right.
Yeah.
So that was really hard to be in a marriage. It would have been hard to be in a marriage with somebody who's just going to ruin you financially.
Okay. All right. Very nice. All right. She answered that. That was question number 2 in Plead the Fifth. Jaber, do you have another one that you'd like to fire at Virginia?
You go ahead. I'm still working over here.
You are okay.
I can't find the questions either, by the way.
All right.
Do we not have them? Or
Next question that I've got for you, Virginia. What's the biggest secret you have kept from Panda?
The biggest secret.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. I tell him everything. Maybe like how much stuff costs.
Okay.
I don't.
So he thinks that you're only spending a certain amount, but you're actually spending a lot more than what he's...
Yeah, maybe I don't fully disclose maybe what I spend.
Okay. All right. So that is the biggest secret that you've kept from Panda.
I can't think of anything else that I would not tell him.
Okay. All right.
Can you?
I don't know your secrets, Virginia.
Yeah, you do.
Well, okay, yeah, you're right. Hey, I'm not on the hot seat here. Why is this turning around on me? All right, Jaybird, do you have one you'd like to ask yet?
When was the last time you had a solo love session, and who was your motivation? It can't be Panda, obviously.
It's been a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, how long?
Probably about a month or two.
And you sought this out yourself?
By myself?
Yes. You're like, when this went down, you were like, all right, I think I'm going to take care of business.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You think like that, huh? I don't picture you ever getting horny. Like, you're like a robot to me.
Oh, it happens.
It's
bizarre.
Yeah. Like, I get that. Like, if Panda's in the mood, you're like, yeah, sure, let's do it. But for you to have carnal feelings,
Virginia has stirrings.
I don't know if she does. Do you have stirrings?
Sometimes I'm in the mood and I have to talk Panda into it. So there.
You appear to not have stirrings, as Kevin would say.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I think everybody has stirrings.
Okay, so a month or two, and who was the motivation?
Sometimes I'll see something on TV.
You go TV.
Like yeah.
Can you at least admit to somebody that's not on TV that you've had stirrings?
I don't think about real people. I tend to think about scenarios. I'm more that kind of a person, more than like, oh man, did you see Travis at work? The way his jeans fit his butt, like, that never was gonna do it for me.
Walk us through what you think about. So my eyes are closed. Paint that picture for me. You're talking about your picture in like a role play kind of a thing.
So sometimes, I like my stories.
Yeah. Okay. Soap opera.
I'll be watching.
You got a soap opera stud on the brain.
Okay. Well, so is it a faceless guy or a famous guy?
It's more like a scenario on the soap opera. I'll be getting ready for bed. It's my nap time when Young and the Restless comes on.
That's when Mama feels like she needs to.
And so if I'm laying there and maybe something sexy's going on my stories, puts me in the mood.
Okay.
So your soap opera is, oh gosh, it's so boring.
I'm sorry.
Soap opera?
There's one particular guy on my soap opera that, he's the perfect man. He's a great father. He's a great husband. He's a great lover.
Okay.
He looks good and he acts right. And
All right.
I mean, a lot of times he'll get me going.
Okay. I believe, Virginia, that was her third question in Plead the Fifth. That means she only has to answer one more, and I'll let her know the question I'm going to ask next and give her a chance to think about it. Which member of the KVJ show has the worst breath? That's what I want to know. Will Virginia answer next?
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Just one accident on your roadways. That's in Fort Lauderdale, I-95 southbound, just after Commercial Boulevard. That one off to the shoulder. No major delays in that area. For those of you in Palm Beach County, disabled vehicle, keep an eye out for that one in Boynton Beach, I-95 northbound to Boynton Beach Boulevard. And some traffic delays in Loxahatchee. That's on Seminole Pratt Whitney Road, southbound between 60th Street and North Sycamore Drive. We also have another disabled vehicle up north on the Treasure Coast in Port St. Lucie. That's blocking the right lane on the exit ramp from I-95 southbound to Crosstown Parkway. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Right now at Quick Weight Loss, they have a deal for you. If you're thinking about joining a program, your timing is perfect because you have 4 days left to save 20 pounds, $20 is the deal. 4 days left. 20 pounds for $20. All you have to cover is the additional cost of supplements. Get in there. Don't wait for the new year to start the new you today. Kids join free when parents sign up. Your free consultation is waiting for you. Everybody can have the body of their dreams, and Quick Weight Loss can help. I just met KVJ Nationer, sweetheart, over the weekend telling me about 35 pounds she is down. thanks to quick weight loss. I love hearing success stories. It makes me so happy. I did the program, so I know that it works. I lost 25 pounds doing it, and I tell everybody it was easy. I wasn't starving myself. I ate real food, grocery store food, no starvation, yummy snacks. The program is so doable, and it's so workable into your life. Call them today. They've been doing this 25 years. QuickWeightLoss.net. That's QuickWeightLoss.net or 866-833-THIN. That's 866-833-THIN.
Hi,
I sense you're here for Nissan's Master the Drive sales event.
Yeah.
I also sense great conflict in you.
So, I'm looking for a car that can keep my family safe.
I can help you keep them safe.
You can?
Sure, with available features like automatic emergency braking that could stop for you. It's almost as if you can
sense things?
At Nissan's Master the Drive sales event, save big on our full line. Take on today. For a limited time, save up to $10,260 on the 2017 Nissan Titan XD. Shop ChooseNissan.com and your local Nissan dealer. See Star Wars The Last Jedi in theaters December 15th. Nissan, innovation that excites. For well-qualified buyers, 2017 Titan XD 10260 consists of $8,500 cash back and 1760 Platinum Reserve Bed Utility Package savings. Dealer sets actual price. Take from new dealer stock. See owner's manual for important feature information. Standard AEB excludes manual transmission and Nismo models. Offers and availability of features vary by model. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 1/2/18.
Think you have the best internet with AT&T? Well, think again. You see, Xfinity delivers the best in-home Wi-Fi experience, whereas AT&T, not so much. Xfinity also lets you pause your in-home Wi-Fi network with the tap of an app, whereas AT&T, no. Oh, and Xfinity has over 17 million Wi-Fi hotspots nationwide, whereas AT&T, not even close. Xfinity also has the fastest internet, the largest gig speed network, is America's best internet provider according to speedtest.net, and you get up to 5 mobile lines included with your internet service. Whereas AT&T, well, you get the idea, right? Choose Xfinity over AT&T for the very best in internet. Get started with Xfinity Internet with plans as low as $19.99 a month. Plus, we've now increased speeds on our most popular package. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store to learn more about our offers. Restrictions apply. New residential customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change.
Johnny, 'tis the season to be jolly. You know what that means? Yeah, mistletoe, baby. No mistletoe. It means it's time for huge year-end savings during Arrigo's Big Finish event.
It's the gotta go-to savings event of the year at Arrigo. Over 4,000 new vehicles with savings so big you can't afford to miss it. Fiat 500Xs from $169 a month. Renegades, Cherokees, Journeys, your choice from $199 a month. Grand Cherokees from $239 a month.
What should I pay for trades? How does the most sound? Because that's what Florida's #1 volume dealer does. Jim, look, somebody sent me this fruitcake. That's from me. Oh, perfect for regifting.
Don't miss the Big Finish event going on now through January 2nd at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass. Online at Arrigo.net. That's Arrigo.net.
39 month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,000 new, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee, rebates apply. Dealer must qualify for approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
My daughter Magnolia loves going to visit everybody at Orthodontics by Bradford. She loves the way that they do their business. You know, they are gentle and comforting, and they care about their patients. It all starts at the top. I always say that Dr. Bradford is a certified orthodontist, board certified, been doing this now for over 20 years. Tons of experience, a caring, gentle nature, and surrounds himself with certified experts that feel the same way that he does. That's why he has so many patients and so many referral patients. He does it right. Dr. Bradford has been doing this now for over 20 years. He's got the digital scanners, the accelerated orthodontics, the state-of-the-art treatment in both of his facilities, offices in Palm Beach Gardens, in Jensen Beach, and he treats more of the dentist children in our area. Go see Dr. Bradford if you're thinking about Invisalign or the clear brackets or Invisalign Teen or regular brackets. He does them all, and he does them with excellence and precision. Here's the number to call, 561-694-3006, or go online, orthobybradford.com.
What does it take to be a hero? Is it the tenacity to defy gravity? The right stuff to conquer the impossible? The courage to strap yourself to a rocket? Discover what it takes at Heroes and Legends, a new immersive attraction presented by Boeing that brings the stories of NASA's pioneering astronauts to life. Only at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Join the journey at kennedyspacecenter.com.
Now you have more ways to access world-class care here in South Florida. Click into Cleveland Clinic, Florida for an Express Care online visit day or night. Walk into their Express Care clinics or their 24/7 emergency department or call in today. For more information, visit clevelandclinicflorida.org/access.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Visit their huge new Broward location, offleaseonly.com. This is WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, we have the audio from that interview that Corey Feldman said he did all those years ago at the police station talking about the predators in Hollywood. Remember, for so long they said they couldn't find it? Well, now it has surfaced, and we will let you hear some of that coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, Virginia on the hot seat today for Plead the Fifth. She's gone through 3 questions. Only 2 are left, and she can plead the fifth to one of those. The next question for Virginia: which member of the KVJ show has the worst breath, Virginia?
All right, so I made a list over the break when we were in commercial, and I can actually rank the rank.
Oh, wow.
So there's definitely a cleanest, most fresh smelling.
Okay.
And then it deteriorates.
It does.
And it gets down to just straight up funky.
Really? Jeez. I almost regret asking this question.
Yeah, it shouldn't hurt anyone's feelings.
But I'm going to plead the fifth.
Oh, that's probably a smart move.
I'm not here to make nobody cry. You're grown men.
You're grown. That's debatable.
We're going to have that ongoing debate all day, though. Who do you think is at the top? Who's at the
just
bottom?
when you go home today, think about it.
Okay, well, a lot of people, since they've been hearing this, they want to fire questions to us as well. And it might be fun to maybe start throwing in, kind of like a listener free-for-all.
A people's choice.
Well, I like that because then the audience can't get mad at us for asking lame questions.
Yeah.
Then it's on you guys.
We'll snag one that you guys throw at us that we think is good and see how they do here. Now, Virginia's already pled the fifth, so she does have to answer this question. The question is, Virginia, do you think you have a drinking problem? And if not, how much more would it take?
Oh, it's about to get real.
And if not, how much more would it take? Okay, Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think I let it get away from me way too much.
Would you say you have a drinking problem?
Yeah, I mean, it can be a problem.
All right, I like the honesty.
But let me just say this. There'll be no changes made. And no F's given.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
She's got a problem. She's not making any changes. And if you think she should, no F's given.
And there you go. And
Mike
Virginia, yep, and she's done.
Thanks for asking.
All right, Virginia is done with Plead the Fifth. We still got Jaybird and Denny's. We'll see who lands on the hot seat coming up this time next week.
Do you have a drinking problem? Yeah, bitches. So?
So?
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, I will let you hear that audio that Corey Feldman has been talking about, saying it existed for years and years. He apparently did this police interview back in the day where he named names. I guess they have now mysteriously found this interview that nobody could find for all those years. I mean, what kind of weird police work is going on over there?
Yeah, right.
You either have it or you don't. Well, apparently they do, and now we have a little bit of it. Before we get into that, Mario Batali, the TV star and popular chef, is stepping down from his company and his television show. They say it's for an indefinite period of time. He has been accused of habitually sexually harassing and inappropriately touching women as he ruled his food empire. Now, he's got tons of restaurants. He's got products. He's got the Chew, which is actually a really good show. Although he is the weakest link. Sorry, not going to miss you that much, Mario. The show will be fine without you. The real talent will remain on that show. They say Mario Batali would grope women on their breasts or buttocks.
So you just walk up to them and just grab their boobs?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess some guys just have been just doing this and just thinking, hey, it's okay. I can do this. I'm joking around. I'm Mario Batali. I'm Sheffy. Everybody loves me. I think some of these guys actually think that the women like it because the women who are humiliated and shocked don't immediately know what to do because they're so like, oh my gosh, what just happened? That they're not like punching him in the face. So he thinks, oh, it's okay. I think a lot of guys think that, or the old school mentality was like,
maybe
I can pitch a dame on the ass. They'll have to just take it. That's just how it is.
Gee.
It's 1930s. See?
I think that's how a lot of dudes just lived.
Maybe.
And thank goodness that day is over. Now, Mario did step up and say, he takes full responsibility and he's sorry and his behavior has been wrong. He said some of these things and the behaviors that have been mentioned match up with the way he has acted. And so he wants to take a moment.
Did you get a chance to see the John Oliver, Dustin Hoffman interview? That was uncomfortable.
I heard a little bit of it.
Oh, man. That was, if you because I know you like John Oliver, Kev.
I do.
It's worth watching. It's just very uncomfortable.
And I think there was another accusation against Dustin Hoffman yesterday, wasn't it? I
don't know.
Yeah, I think another one had come out.
I just think some of these guys don't think that what they did was that bad. Because they weren't raping, they think, oh, what's the big deal? I just grabbed a girl on her butt or her breast, or I just talked about sex to her all the time and she didn't want to talk about it. And they don't. Yeah. They just don't think anything's wrong with that kind of behavior.
The thing I wonder, in like the case of the Dustin Hoffman, for instance, and I think a lot of his accusations go back about like 20 plus years. And to me, it doesn't forgive it, but it'd be interesting to see what was the culture of it and what was the outlook then, because I think that our society and our culture and our views on these things has changed a lot, and what we will tolerate has changed a lot.
But Dustin Hoffman still needs to be held accountable.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not to get him off the hook, but
there's plenty of guys that lived back in the day that didn't run around grabbing ass.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious, like, has it gotten better? Or has it remained worse? Or did it get worse? Was it worse back in the 60s and 70s when this was happening? Are we seeing improvement? Or was it something where it just escalated to the point where something had to be done?
Finally here, Corey Feldman's police interview. We now have it, bits of it. He said that it happened many years ago, but the police were always like, oh, we don't know where it is.
Can't find it.
Can't find it. I think people tried to hush him up.
Well, originally they were trying to bring down Michael Jackson, and he thought that they were going after his people, too, because they were asking him questions about it, and it was really just about Michael Jackson.
Here's a little bit of that.
Did anything happen?
With him?
What do you mean?
No, I never pressed charges.
Did you ever report it?
No. But, I should have. But I was so like those feelings you say, I was so scared, and I didn't know he was like my best friend, and I didn't know how to, I couldn't even look at him in the eye the next day, I would always have to pretend it didn't happen. That was my big thing, is I would pretend it didn't happen.
Now, he's talking about that guy who owned that ice cream shop back in the Hollywood, remember?
The one that had the soda dance hall for kids. So he's not talking about Michael.
No. He was originally brought in there for Michael Jackson. They were asking him questions, and then they started asking him about this guy. So that's why Corey Feldman thought this guy was going down as well.
Ah, interesting. And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive. Help us collect toys. Help us raise funds to buy toys and buy gift cards, especially for the older kids that are a lot of times forgotten, the foster kids, the homeless kids. Little Smiles expands its mission during the holiday season to make sure all of these kids are given a toy and remembered this time of year. You can help us by going to littlesmilesfl.org.
Alrighty, coming up here in just a couple minutes on the KVJ show. Want to get to a little Facebook phishing. Thank you for some of the posts that people sent in here today. We'll be acting out some of our favorites, and we'll pick one, too. If you send one in and we pick it as our favorites, hook you up with some cool little prizes. We got good tickets this week, too. We got Lord, Kesha Macklemore, and Jason Mraz. So some really cool stuff. And I've even got tickets for the Boca Bowl going to be happening next week.
Fancy.
Right here in South Florida. So we'll give you the hookup on that. Somebody also texted and said, hey, I didn't get to hear what happened with the Rob Schneider interview. We talked about it a little bit late in the show yesterday and on the After the Show podcast. But, yeah, if you missed that, something happened. We were hoping to, after 7 years and a bad first go at it with Rob Schneider, that we're going to get a second chance at that interview to maybe make amends or at least see if things could go differently. And his publicist canceled the interview and said, you are not talking to that show. So
we don't know why.
I didn't get all the back details on how big it was, but the person that booked it with us was not attached to Rob Schneider. He was booking it for his publicist, and he said they just said they won't do your show.
Yeah, can we post that interview because people wanted to see that? They're really we have that news clip of it. That's all we can find.
Yeah, let's get that and put that up on social for people who didn't catch the original Rob Schneider debacle 7 years ago. You can get an idea of exactly what had happened. But yeah, unfortunately, we had hoped to address a lot of that, and it just wasn't going to go down.
I think it was longer. It was 2009. Was that 7 years ago?
9, 10, 11, 12.
It was. Yeah, somewhere around there. Might have been longer.
there.
Yeah, I was just kind of taking a stab at it.
We're awful at math. I just had to use my fingers.
7 years?
Yeah, it happened a while ago. So it's been some time. So we're hoping maybe, time heals all things. Apparently not that. So, all right, coming up, Facebook phishing is next on the KVJ show.
Drama, you got drama and you gotta tell all. You love to complain about your pain. Hey, you're Facebook phishing. Facebook phishing.
All right, here we go. Thank you very much for some of the posts that you sent in here. A few of them, the reason why they can't make it on the regular show is because they had way too many curse words in them.
Ah, boo.
And we're nasty. So maybe we'll need to start doing a version on the After the Show podcast. Still enjoyed them. In fact, maybe I'll read some of those today that were sent in. I will read the ones that we were able to clean up, sanitize, and make ready for the radio here.
The first post, I can see Virginia needs to get the lead.
Oh, you think she should be Ivan?
She should be Ivan.
Ivan.
Yeah, she does good accents.
He sound very strong.
Okay.
Nailing it.
All right, we'll have Virginia play the role of Ivan then. We'll have Jaybird play the role of Sonia, and I will be Troy. Okay, here's the Facebook post. This is post number 1.
Okay, here comes Ivan. My ex-girlfriend just told me that I'm built like Santa Claus. I know I gained weight, but it's due to the fact that she broke my heart. Emotional eater. Hashtag alone for the holidays.
Dude, grow a pair. You sound like a chick on her menstrual cycle.
Here comes Sonia. I agree with Ivan. Quit being a weepy bitch. You dated that hoe like 3 years ago. You need to be like frozen and let it go.
Thanks for the extra tears, guys. I wasn't feeling sad enough before. Hey, Santa, can you bring me a new heart? Because mine is currently broken.
Oh, man. Boy, that's just tough right there.
Ivan,
yeah.
you did really good because I want to hug you
Yeah.
as Ivan.
Hands off.
All right, post number 2 here. I'm going to have Virginia play the role of Sarah, and we'll have producer Denny's play the role of Tina.
Oh, good. Just 2 girls, Denny's, me and you.
Yep, 2 guys.
Going back and forth.
There's an Alex in there, too. Who's playing Alex?
Oh.
Let me see. There is. I don't have that on my list.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Okay, I got sandwich underneath. I will play the role of Alex.
Okay. Here comes Sarah. All I want for Christmas is for my mother-in-law to disappear forever. I know it's harsh, but a girl can dream, right? Hashtag please God, take her.
Jeez. Here comes Tina. That's an awful. This is awful. Wait, hold on. Sorry, wrong part. Sorry, wrong part.
Where do you see awful?
You know, maybe I'm just.
It's right here.
All right. Sorry, I came in late.
Just
Here we go.
illiterate.
And stoned.
That's an out of line thing to say. Not sure the PTA would like your sense of humor, especially this close to the holidays. Kids can read this.
You and your PTA can go to hell. My husband left me for his therapist. I give 0 Fs these days. I feel like an 18-year-old at spring break. Woohoo! I'm drunk and I don't give an F.
I mean, I think you actually just said that as a woman about 20 minutes ago.
I did. I feel like I am Sarah.
Are you okay, Sarah? I'm concerned.
Sorry, okay, this is the next day, I guess. When you wake up and you look back at your thread.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, everyone. Someone hacked my computer last night. So sorry if you got a weird message from me. My husband and I are doing fine. Look out for our family Christmas card coming very soon.
Definitely did not get hacked. She got hammered the night before, went on there, and then the next morning, what have I done?
All right, and post number 3 that you sent us this week for Facebook phishing is from Dana. I'll play the role of Dana. We got Virginia playing Bobby, I believe. Yes. And then let me see. Then you got the role of Melissa, played by Jaybird.
Did I get cut because of that last round? That last round did me in.
Denny's, you can go get the phones.
I was pulling it up as I was coming in. All right, I said it.
Notice Kevin didn't get cut.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Kevin's cold. He'll cut a man at the holidays quick.
Okay, here's what Dana put on Facebook. I'll put on this phony-ass smile and just keep pretending that all is great, when in reality, it's like something awful. Us women have to put up with so much more BS than men do. Hashtag women's rights. Hashtag stand up against men.
Oh, boy.
Aren't you letting people see your pain by posting about it? That's really annoying, Dana. Quit man bashing. The crooked media already does enough of that already. Hashtag I see what you're doing. Hashtag we see you.
I'm an independent, strong woman. You can't take away my strength or my shine. I know my female partners in crime will have my back. Hashtag stand up to men. Hashtag sisterhood.
Here comes Melissa. You don't speak for this woman. Your posts are annoying, and you're even more unbearable in person. Quit man bashing, you insane feminazi.
Oh, geez.
Ooh.
All right. Well, there you go. 3 pretty solid posts. Kind of like Ivan. I thought Virginia did a good job and brought that one through.
Ivan moves me.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Oh, thank you, J-Bud.
Can you do the next dirt as Ivan?
Sure, no problem.
I think you should.
She's out of dirt.
Oh, we're out of the dirt. No more dirt. Oh,
Yeah.
shucks.
I know that's going to crush you.
I think it's sarcastic.
Netflix has come out with some stats about what we are watching on the platform and just how much, including the shows that we are really binge watching the most and the ones that we are binge watching when our significant other is not around. The shows we cheat on them with. They say the most devoured shows on Netflix, the ones that they watch more than 2 hours per day, number 1 is American Vandal.
American Vandal? I don't even know that one.
They're loving on that one.
I don't know anything about it. This is new to me.
I'm actually going to write down these because I spent 38 minutes, I counted, looking for something to watch, and I ended up watching an old episode of The Office.
Yeah, well, what you do and what I'm doing is they have got that really cool feature where you go in and you put together your list of ones that you've heard about, and whenever I hear about a show, I'll go into my list and I'll hit plus so that it's all there. So at least when I go in looking for something to watch, it's all stuff that I've heard that I should watch and I want to watch anyway, so I'm not doing that random scanning.
Because I don't trust the numbers on Netflix. It says 98%, 43%.
Yeah.
I don't know. What does that even mean? Is that the things that I like? Is that what people like?
I only watch stuff that people recommend now. So it's like, unless I've heard a couple of people say, oh, you got to be checking out this show, then I don't put it on my list and I don't watch it.
I was struggling with Netflix last night. Didn't you tell me that you watched Elf?
Yeah, it's on. Elf is on Netflix.
I couldn't find it either. I
It
wound
was
up having...
not on last night.
I talked to somebody last night who's literally watching Elf as I was speaking
Were they on
to them.
Netflix?
Yes.
I know the weird thing
Are you
about it.
sure? Because I scoured.
I even did a search for it, and I couldn't
did
find
too.
it. I wound up having to just download it from my regular iTunes.
Christmas Vacation, not on my Netflix.
Yeah.
Elf, not on my Netflix.
I had the same problem.
There's like 87 horrible Christmas specials on my Netflix, none of which I wanted to watch.
Yeah.
No good
I had
ones.
the same problem.
I ended up watching the Netflix channel with the fireplace.
Yeah.
And all it is a burning fireplace.
It's weird. I had the same problem, and I had that list of...
And I had Mags do it.
Yeah.
Not just me, because I am functionally challenged.
Yeah.
But Mags knows Netflix inside and out. She's like, Mom, Elf's not on here.
I'm with you, girlfriend.
We got 3 minutes into Bad Santa, and the cursing was just too much.
Oh, it's, yeah.
I'm like, Mags, I don't know if we can watch this with you.
Bad Santa 2's out as well.
I saw that.
That one's on Netflix.
It's just not good for me to watch with the kids.
Yeah. So the most devoured shows, the ones you watch more than 2 hours per day. Number 1, American Vandal. Number 2, 3%. I haven't heard of that one either. 13 Reasons Why. Anne with an E. Haven't heard of that one. And then Riverdale, which I know is a new big show.
Okay, Riverdale I keep seeing. I was thinking about jumping into Dexter. Is that worth the ride? I've heard it ended awful. But
yes, and I would do the first season. I thought was amazing. And I would do Dexter. I was happy with where I stopped. I think my wife watched the next 2 or 3 seasons. I think maybe I stopped after season 4, 3 or 4, something like that. I would definitely put a cap on Dexter if I was going to recommend it.
Don't watch the end.
It ended in a way that I thought was good. So in my mind, the show ended. I thought it was relatively nice and peaceful. I was like, going, okay, I'm happy with how it ended.
I'm looking for a commitment with this show, right? You guys are leading me
Try the first 2 seasons.
into sudden divorce. That's divorce to me.
No, it's not.
It is. I'm going into
it ends
knowing,
well.
All right. I don't want to skip
I don't think there's anything wrong
anything.
with that. No, I would go in. I would do the first 2 seasons of Dexter.
I hate that theory.
Then don't watch Dexter.
I like the beginning. I mean, I think you got to watch it to beginning to end. If not, you're skipping seasons.
Then don't watch Dexter.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Dexter's off because Kevin said.
Yeah. Kevin said to watch it, but now you
No, Kevin said to watch 2 seasons.
I can't tell you on the last ones. I never saw the last ones.
All right.
First 2 are great, though. Shows most cheated with. Those are the ones that people are going on ahead and watching when they're not supposed to. Narcos, number 1 on that list.
Narcos sucks
I get it. You want to find out what's going to happen on that?
Oh, my God.
You're still standing by that one? Narcos is one to definitely put on the list.
Put Narcos on your list.
All right.
I liked it. It's, to me, it's just a story you need to know anyway because it's a real story.
The whole thing you think is good?
I liked all of it.
Me too.
I liked everything I watched in Narcos.
On the list, Dexter off.
Good. All right, 13 Reasons Why, they say. Stranger Things, Orange is the New Black, and Sense8. Which I think has since been canceled.
Did you finish Orange is the New Black?
No, I didn't.
And what were your feelings on that?
I could do without it. So
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to that one. Yeah, it just kind of
Wow.
lost me. I don't know. That first 2 seasons I think were okay, but after that I was like, I don't know.
You're a 2-season
I feel like
guy.
I had enough.
You are.
I kind of am. I burn on things. They got to be like really good. Man, I wish there was only 2 seasons of Bloodline.
Breaking Bad that was a lot of seasons. Did you get sick of that?
I liked all Breaking Bad. I tell you, do that start to finish.
I
In
agree.
fact, I think that's necessary. That's one of the series that's necessary to watch all of
The
it.
one I would recommend for you, I think you would really like it, is Sons of Anarchy. Beginning to end, it's
Sounds
a lot
like
of characters.
it's so violent.
It is violent.
That sounds scary.
I don't know if you would.
I think I'm too timid.
Maybe you
I'm too soft.
There are some scenes you're like, oh, I can't watch this.
I'd be whimpering. I can't handle it. Reddit actually did this thing too. What is the most rewatchable TV series in history? And on there, Jaybird, is your Dexter. So
I'm getting mixed signals here.
the first season I thought was amazing. I thought it was really good, and I liked the second one. John Lithgow is on one season, and I loved that season.
I mean, I hated season 8 and 9 of The Office, but I would tell somebody they'd have to watch the whole series to get the whole vibe of it. That's all I'm saying.
Even the awful part?
Even the awful part. I think that's such is life.
What if you serve somebody an apple and it had that really, you know how they bruise and have that awful spot where it's just like, ugh. Would you have them eat the whole apple or say cut that part of it out?
I don't want them living in a world where they think every apple's perfect because every apple's just not perfect. Yeah, I think I won that debate.
When in doubt, confuse them.
I don't think I confused you.
Oh, you confused me.
Oh, you probably.
The other ones that they got on their list of the most rewatchable TV series in history: 30 Rock, Seinfeld, The Sopranos, and The Gilmore Girls.
I did watch The Sopranos twice, and I actually liked it better the second time.
I think comedies you can watch over and over again, and there are a few dramas. Seinfeld, I guess. I could see that. It's a funny show. I could probably go back and watch some of those episodes.
Could you watch Sopranos again?
First season, yes.
You with your season.
I know. I didn't, kind of like it wasn't as great. The drama with his mom and his uncle was fantastic, and then after that, it wasn't as good, I didn't think.
Gilmore Girls. I mean, I love a coming-of-age tale, but rewatch the whole series?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
I don't think so either. All right, anything else you would drop on us? 877-979-WRMF.
The Continental breakfast is served.
Oh, that's big stuff.
We have a bill. Sorry, the salespeople have got food in their hand, and I know how we have a whole plan about the building Continental breakfast.
Then let me go ahead and throw in some extra commercials here, and I'll give you guys plenty of time
Denny's
to go
is
get
supposed
your
to already
food.
be down there.
Denny's is not down there. Your boy is dropping the ball. He's dropping the egg.
Okay,
no.
we break for this emergency.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Getting reports now of a vehicle fire in Broward County. We're seeing that on Cypress Creek Road at Powerline Road. We also have a disabled vehicle in Delray Beach on 95 northbound just after Linton Boulevard. And some police activity in Riviera Beach. You'll find that on Blue Heron Boulevard at Broadway. You're also seeing some heavy traffic congestion in Loxahatchee. That's Seminole Pratt Whitney Road southbound between 60th Street and Sycamore Drive. And disabled vehicles blocking the right lane on the exit ramp from I-95 southbound to Crosstown Parkway in Port St. Lucie. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
You just have 4 days left to take advantage of amazing pricing going on right now at Quick Weight Loss. If you know you want to do it, you know you want to lose the weight, why not start now and save the money? Quick Weight Loss wants to give you the deal, but only for 4 more days, 20 pounds for $20. You just add the cost of supplements and you are going to lose the weight. 20 pounds for $20. Kids join free when parents sign up. Go get your consultation today and find out all the details. Get the body of your dreams. Get back in your skinny jeans. Get more energy. I know it works. I lost 25 pounds doing it. I met a sweet girl on Sunday. She's lost 35 pounds doing it. It really does work. You stick with this program, you are going to lose the weight. No hunger, no starvation, great snacks. They've been doing this now for over 25 years at Quick Weight Loss, and they know their stuff. Go online, quickweightloss.net. That's quickweightloss.net, or call them 866-833-THIN. That's 866-833-THIN.
Finding the perfect gift for someone you love can be hard, but with up to 70% off laser hair removal all month long, Body Details is making it easy for you to give yourself or a loved one a gift to enjoy every day. Smooth, soft skin. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation for you or your loved ones and get up to 70% off laser hair removal today. Happy holidays.
Are memory problems worrying you or someone you love? Right now, NeuroCore is conducting a clinical trial for memory. If you're between the ages of 55 and 85, dealing with memory concerns, and live in the Palm Beach Gardens or Boca Raton area, you may be eligible. This simple, non-invasive treatment doesn't involve medication, and there is no placebo group. If you qualify, you'll receive an active memory treatment at no cost. To learn more, visit neurocorememory.com. That's neurocorememory.com. You can improve your memory without medication. Contact us today, neurocorememory.com.
If you've got somebody that you know of that is a huge workout enthusiast, what you need to do is just go to gymstogo.com, gymstogo.com. They've got any kind of gym equipment you can think of, treadmills, ellipticals, home gyms, exercise bikes, rowers, and with the brand names you know, like Precor, Life Fitness, Stairmaster. And you can get 60 months interest-free financing. 60 months. Nobody else is doing that. So for the person who loves to get a good workout in and would love a piece of equipment for their very own home, go check out gymstogo.com. You can also get pool tables, air hockey, foosball, ping pong tables, lots of great stuff. gymstogo.com.
If we, South Floridians, are keen enough to live in paradise, if we're clever enough to avoid traffic on the way home, if we're unique enough to have our own style, if we're connected enough to get in the best parties and savor the best food, if we're savvy enough to get the best deals, then we're obviously smart enough to choose a better network for a better price. Do as many South Floridians have already done. Switch to Sprint and don't let a 1% difference in network reliability cost you twice as much for 5 lines. Start enjoying unlimited at the best rates. Get 4 lines for $25 each, and the 5th line is free. Sprint works for South Florida. Sprint works for me. After $131.19, pay $38 a month per line with AutoPay. Excludes taxes, surcharges, and roaming. Compared to similar unlimited rate plans for 5 lines from national carriers. Carrier features differ. Coverage and offer not everywhere. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Speed maximum use rules and restrictions apply.
Johnny, 'tis the season to be jolly. You know what that means? Yeah, mistletoe, baby. No mistletoe. It means it's time for huge year-end savings during Arrigo's Big Finish event.
It's the gotta go to savings event on over 4,000 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats at Arrigo. Get new Rams up to 10 grand off MSRP.
Jim, look, somebody sent me this fruitcake. That's from me. Oh, perfect for regifting. You gotta go Arrigo.
Hey, what's going on? It's Virginia. It's that time of year again. The Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive is underway, and we could really use your help. It is so easy to donate and put a smile on a kid's face this holiday season. Help us. Log on to littlesmiles.org today. It's so easy to donate. It's right there. It's a simple form. You can also find the drop-off locations, too, if you want to drop off a toy. littlesmiles.org.
This time of year, you get stuck in a lot of situations where you're just kind of like killing some time. I know I get drugged around the mall by my wife and daughter. You wind up going to all these different pageants, plays, things like that, and your kid, a lot of times, at least for me, is not even involved. So what do? Well, I go onto my smartphone and I watch some of my favorite shows, whether it be Netflix, whether it be right there on my DVR at home. I can do it because I've got Xfinity. What Xfinity gives you is super fast internet at home. It gives you Wi-Fi hotspots when you're out and about. That means a great faster connection without using up all of your data. And you also can get the TV as well, which includes the DVR. I can record things when I'm away from home if I forget, or I can actually watch things that are already on my DVR. Plus, I got the voice-controlled remote. So easy to find my favorite programming, and I can get Netflix and YouTube right there on my DVR. And you could get Xfinity Internet and TV, $25 each a month for 12 months. Bundle both together when you call 1-800-XFINITY or go online to xfinity.com today. But you got to hurry. The offer ends 12/31/17. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
Storm damage? Call Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Master Pass.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. And a cold morning, down to 45 degrees, the official low, Palm Beach International Airport, and a sunny sky today, but high near 72. That'll be early this afternoon. Sunny skies. Tonight, clear and cold again, a low near 48. Then for Wednesday, another cold front blowing in. The high Wednesday and sunny skies, 65 degrees. Wednesday night, 48.
One great reason for using MasterPass by MasterCard during the holidays. When you pay for gifts with MasterPass, you can spend more time with your family and friends. MasterPass by MasterCard, the modern way to pay, online, in-store, or on your phone. Learn more at masterpass.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up on Friday, we are back out again for another round of KVJ cocktails and a little Christmas karaoke. You got some Christmas songs that you love to sing. We love to sing them with you. All you have to do is just come and join us. Going to be at Blue Martini City Place this time. Half-price cocktails from 4 to 8 p.m. So come check it all out. Join us from 7 to 9. That's where we're going to be coming up this Friday.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Oh, boy. One of the beautiful things about this time of year is free continental breakfast.
The parties that come with food.
Oh, yeah.
We had a whole system we had to do. Virginia doesn't like when people get to the food first. She feels like they breathe or fart on it.
Yeah. She's not.
They do.
She's not wrong.
I've seen an old man fart on a buffet, like on the actual food.
Oh, my gosh.
And he didn't even know he farted.
He's an animal.
He's an animal.
He really is.
He didn't know he was an animal.
I don't want to eat buffet after him. As long as you're before him, you're cool.
The word is we have beaten the majority of the sales department to the food.
What would you say percentage of people that went before us?
I would say in the whole building, about 10%. Sales department, 1%.
Okay. All right, so you're happy about it. So tell us about what you found down there. It looks like you got a whole big old plate of potatoes, Jay
That's not a continental breakfast. That's a full-on breakfast buffet.
It's a buffet. They got egg there. They got bacon. They got sausage links.
They got, what is that, hash browns, potatoes?
They got no hash browns. That's fake news. We've got potatoes. I just don't want the wrong information getting out. Just to let you know, there are no pancakes, there are no waffles, and there are no French toast.
What?
So just be prepared for that.
Do we know who did said catering?
We do. Delicious 2J's.
Okay, because they did it last year.
They do it right.
They do it right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you disappointed with the buffet, or are you pleased?
Anytime there's free food, you got to be pleased. Do I have notes? Oh, yeah, of course I got notes.
Okay. Do they have a comment box down there?
I've got notes. Do they have a care?
No.
No, they don't care.
Well, some people helping us out here. We're talking about some big old Netflix shows to watch. And the one that we had seen was American Vandal. And I'm like, what is that? Somebody said, you got to read the description. And the description basically is this. American Vandal is a mockumentary about a guy who draws a bunch of D's on cars. It's filmed just like a crime story, and it draws you in with a bunch of theories. It's done so well, you almost feel like it's real. It's hilarious.
I have heard of that now. I read the description. I almost watched it, and I'm like, wait, what is this?
So that's it. That's the show that people are racing through. It's the most devoured show.
Really?
Yeah.
About D's on cars?
It's done in the mockumentary style. They really do some really funny mockumentaries now. They look just like a duck. Sorry, I've been eating too much.
Can you wait till we're finished talking before you shove those home fries in your pie hole? I mean, I never saw a guy put so many home fries on a fork.
Kevin eats on the air sometimes, too.
He holds it together.
Yeah.
Kevin will have food in the back of his mouth like a squirrel. And
He's
he will
good.
carry on a full conversation, and you will never know that he's got a whole entire half a chicken breast.
He's very good. There's just so many plates.
His cheek just puffs out, and he just keeps it there.
Yeah, I noticed that, yeah.
He's better at radio than me. Come on. He's good.
He's better than radio to me.
Well, apparently there is a debate. Virginia, Parmesan cheese. Do you know how to spell Parmesan cheese?
Parmesan.
Okay.
No, I think she added an E in there.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I believe it's Parmesan. Parmesan.
Yeah, that E will get you. And the thing that sucks is when you spell it like that, your autocorrect does not give you any options. You have to then move around letters.
Parmesan. Oh.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Yeah. So the big question, the big debate here, I guess, brewing between Jaybird and Denny's is we can't figure out how to spell it, but how do you say it? I say Parmesan. I thought that was just it.
And you would say it correctly.
Oh, okay. Apparently not everybody agrees. We'll find out why coming up next.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma. You regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you. What you expect, baby? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you.
I think we can agree that we all love Parmesan cheese. Oh, man, it's one of the best. And a lot of people just use it maybe on their spaghetti, but, oh, man, it is got so many versatile uses.
Have you had the crisps?
Ugh, you guys are disgusting.
Bro, actually, she just sneezed on her bagel of cream cheese. I'm so
Oh my
grossed out by you right
gosh.
now.
Well, you're over there eating it in the microphone. She's just sneezing.
I wasn't eating the microphone.
I'm very
Let me replay
sneezy.
the last 5 minutes.
You got a lot of balls.
I know, right?
I wasn't eating in the microphone.
I know.
I'm sorry.
We just talked about it on the show.
We're two in it. We're both two. We're her too. she's an animal just like me.
Put that bagel down.
I can't.
You do cream cheese and jelly?
What's wrong?
I don't know, man. I'm feeling like I'm eating like a prisoner over here. Like I haven't eaten in like 10 years or something.
You eat different when it's free food.
I think I do.
Yeah, because you're like, this is amazing.
I'm ravenous over
It's
here.
free.
I'm full, but I want to keep going.
I can't stop. He's just staring at it now.
Yeah, no, he's not eating it.
He's not getting it, so he's going to stare at it.
He's eye-loving it.
I'm going to move it.
Now he's going to step in it when he turns around.
Uh-huh. Well, Parmesan cheese, spelled Parmesan, but yeah, I just said it. You know, when I don't think about it, I'm like, it's Parmesan cheese. Jean.
Chicken Parmesan.
Chicken Parmesan. Jean. Yeah, I get that thing, but it's just S-A-N. But is it possible you'd say Parmesan? I don't know, because apparently there's a debate. Virginia, you say it, I think, the same way as we do. There's somebody in here that insists that it's said differently.
Yeah,
I'm guessing that's why I was called in here.
it is why you're called in here. Even when you mispronounce it, you're mispronouncing it not that far off. You're saying Parmesan. He says it in a way that is so over the top offensive.
Whatever. I call it Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Denny's. You don't call it cereal. You call it cereal.
It's Parmesan cheese. If you look at the Italian word, Parmigiano. I would imagine it's just it's derived from that.
He's claiming that there are some people, it's like one of those debates, tomato. Some people say Parmesan.
Other people say Parmesan.
Whatever he's saying.
Other people say Parmesan.
I don't know, Denny's. It don't roll off the tongue.
Parmesan, it sounds so fancy and nice.
Yeah, it's like when I say champagne, I'm playing around with. I don't really think it's called champagne. You don't really think it's
Parmesan cheese. That's what I've always called it.
Well, I've gone to YouTube here. They have how to pronounce.
Oh,
and
good.
This is Parmesan, Parmesan. This is how they say it on YouTube.
Parmesan.
Ooh, that's
Parmesan.
That is sexy.
Parmesan.
You like that?
Keep playing.
Parmesan.
Do it again.
Parmesan.
Leave your hands where we can see them.
Parmesan.
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 Parmesan?
Parmesan.
That's what Google says.
Parmesan.
Yes, I had her say it 6 times.
So we're all wrong?
Parmesan.
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 I think it's Parmesan,
He's
guys.
saying Parmesan. We're saying Parmesan.
I think we also were saying it wrong.
Parmesan.
Are you about to say
I was.
Is there dust in here?
Nah, it must be.
That's wrong. That announcing that you're doing on the Google Play, that's wrong. It's not Parmesan.
Parmesan.
It's not that. It's not that.
Parmesan.
Where are my Italian people? Please call in.
Parmesan.
I don't know. That's what
Where my Italians at?
they're saying there.
Over here.
Roll call.
Yeah. I don't know. So maybe we all have been saying wrong. Parmesan.
No, it's called Parmesan. It's Parmesan cheese. Parmesan.
But I mean,
Parmesan cheese.
Denny's.
We all admit that one sounds the best, right?
Okay, so we got everybody saying it a different way. We got Parmesan, we got Parmesan, and we've got.
Parmesan.
Are you all right? What is wrong?
The struggle is real. He has a piece of residual bagel stuck in his neck.
He cannot keep food and beverage out of his pie hole. It's just, there's no way.
I wasn't eating. It was orange juice, and it really
He
choked
poured
me
it back there like you're
Yeah.
filling a bathtub.
That's Sunny Delight. That stuff is thick.
Yeah. He just can't help himself here.
It's fresh squoze.
She's sneezing in the mic. I'm
Close.
coughing into the mic.
We are a disaster.
Yeah.
We can't handle free food.
I can't believe we don't get those radio awards.
Yeah, I know.
Parmesan.
Yeah, says pretty close. Parmesan is apparently how you say it.
Yeah, in
So
fact-
we all were wrong. I mean, I guess we got schooled here today. Parmesan is how you say it. Yeah.
Karen, that thing's wrong.
Parmesan.
That's wrong.
You-
It is wrong.
Parmesan.
You're saying that that is wrong. That's not right. That your way is right.
Parmesan.
But you don't have your way to prove it.
What are people saying?
Nobody, because Denny's is in here.
Here, I'm
Come
gonna
on.
go grab some people. Hold on.
All
There's nobody on
there's
the
no one to
phones.
answer him. Yeah. Yeah.
We are a mess, man.
Yeah. I'm
we
just,
can't
I'm just sitting here scanning the room and be like, this is just a disaster.
We can't take calls because Denny's is in here. Nuts.
Parmesan. Yeah, people are saying it's a hard dry cheese, and it is the phonetics. Is it Parmesan? Parmesan. So the way that it is saying it on here apparently is correct.
Parmesan.
Parmesan. That is how you say it, according to what people are saying.
Oh, I'll take a chicken parmesan. Yeah, okay. That sounds like.
If you want to say it right to an Italian person, that's how you would say it.
You say it right. You say chicken palm.
Yeah.
That's a New York Italian person. If you're like actually in Italy, apparently you want to say Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Yeah.
So I'm wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong. I know. All
You're
this
the one
time.
that's legit Italian.
They're the good half.
You should be like so accurate.
Well, I'm trying to tell Kevin that thing is wrong, but he doesn't want to believe me because everyone says chicken parmesan. That's always we always say that here.
Well, according to what they say on YouTube, and somebody sent the dictionary phonetic spelling, and it's pronounced Parmesan according to the dictionary as well.
It doesn't feel right, Kevin. I can't do it.
I hear you, but-
I've gone too long the wrong way. I'm just gonna be in a life of wrong.
I think we got Kevin Wrongston on this one. I don't think it's right.
He would never eat Parmesan anyway.
Yeah.
It's too fatty and delicious.
Sonia's on here from Miami. Can you set this whole debate straight about how you properly say Parmesan, Parmesan, Parmesan?
The word, I studied Italian. My family is Italian, but of course I don't, speak it at home. But I studied Italian for a couple of years in high school, and the word in Italian is with a G, G-I-N-O, Parmigiano. That's the cheese. The thing is, for some reason, they say Parmesan, but if you say Parmesan, it's Parmesan, not Parmesan. If you say Parmesan, then you write it with a G-I-N-O.
Parmigiano.
Parmigiano. So yeah.
Reggiano.
So that's how we started saying it wrong, but it's either Parmesan or it's Parmigiano. If you're going to do that. So the way that Jaybird, you've been saying it your whole life is wrong.
I'm wrong about something else.
Yes.
Another life lie I've lived.
And no one's shocked.
Yeah.
All right. We just got you potatoes, bro.
That's true. Thank you for the potato.
And we didn't spit on them at all.
Kai's on here from Jupiter. Proper way to say Parmesan. Apparently, we're all just learning this today. What did you like to say to this, Kai?
We called it Parmesan because that's how we thought it was spelled, me and my cousins. But so I'm with Denny's here.
Okay. Wow.
It's not helping any.
Yeah, no.
Where are your Italians at?
It sounds like you are the most wrong in here.
No, I am not. Parme's wrong.
Lisa's on here from West Palm. Her husband is Sicilian. And how does he say
Thank you.
Parmesan?
It's Parmesan.
Thank you.
Okay.
And he's Sicilian.
Parmesan. He's Sicilian. We eat Parmesan on our pasta. We eat Parmesan. We put Parmesan cheese in our soup. It's Parmesan.
Thank you very much.
But is that short for Parmigiano then? Is that how then they got it? Parmesan.
Yes, that chicken Parmesan, veal cutlet Parmesan.
Okay. All right. Very weird. I had no idea there was such a debate on this.
All of a sudden, Bird's a good Italian again.
Tara's on here from Coral Springs. You work at a grocery store, Tara?
Yeah, and I actually work in the deli, so I've been doing this for many years. And it actually depends upon where you come from and how you pronounce it. But the true spelling and the true speaking of it is with the Z. You pronounce it Parmesan.
What?
Okay.
Now, in America, we pronounce it Parmesan because we tend to change the dialect of the words that we see. So in the language of food, it really doesn't matter how you pronounce it. Most people understand what you're asking for, and as long as it ends up on the food you're eating, that's all that matters.
But if you want to be a cheese snob, the proper way would be Parmesan.
You would have to, literally, you would have to go with the correct dialect if you want to be proper about it. But if you want to be freelance about it, it just depends upon where you come from.
Okay, there you go. Wow. All right.
So I've got no answers whatsoever.
I told you you're pronouncing it wrong, Bird.
Yeah, you were right about that, Denny.
It's got 19 different answers.
Are you eating on the mic too?
Sorry, I took a bite before I came in.
Oh, boy.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth.
Oh, yeah. A lot of chaos on the Friendly Skies. How dare they call it the Friendly Skies because it's anything but. There was one breastfeeding mother that got kicked off a Spirit airline flight for just trying to feed her baby. Now, apparently there's some other circumstances around this, and if you talk to Spirit Airlines, they would say, well, we had been basically sitting there for 3 hours. She was, feeding her kid, and we said, hey, the kid's got to be in a seat. We can't take off until the kid is buckled in properly. That's just protocol and, FAA safety, and she refused to do it, so they had to take everybody off the plane and put everybody back on, but they didn't make it back on.
Well, so let's not make this about a plane or a company being against a woman breastfeeding. It's a woman who didn't want to comply when they're trying to fly away.
That could likely be what the story is.
Yeah, to make it about breastfeeding, I don't think it is.
It's not.
Yes.
It's about a passenger not putting their child in a safety restrained seat.
Let us get into the air when we take off the seatbelt sign, then you can breastfeed all you want.
Yeah, that's messy.
Here's some of the audio from that.
So the captain and I decided that we
Because
would,
the baby was crying.
we would deplane the aircraft.
Because the baby was crying. So you're saying you can get rid of a family because the toddler was crying while strapped in his seat.
I didn't say that.
So why were we getting? Why were we
non-compliant
chased off?
with flight crew instructions? As of right now, You're not getting on the air correctly.
So the reason we got kicked off was he was crying for 20 minutes, strapped in his seat.
No, you were.
I just want to know why we are getting kicked off the plane.
Because you were not compliant.
Could you tell me which part
Can you let him
were we
answer?
not of the instruction
Go
were we
ahead.
non-compliant with? You can't call a crying baby
It's got nothing to
a
do with
crime.
your baby.
I'm on the plane side with this one.
Well, I mean, she's trying to say, no, I had him strapped in the seat, but they're saying that was the problem, was that she would not. We're like, hey, you can't, it's not that you can't breastfeed your kid later, but we're now finally able to take off. Before we can take off, you have to put the kid in the seat. And she refused to do that.
Well, she would ask him a question and then not let him answer.
And it sounds like when they tried to kick her off, she was like, well, no, he was in his seat. What are you talking about?
I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
Not buying it, Virginia.
I'm not buying it either.
More chaos on the planes. There is a woman who tried to smoke a cigarette in one of the bathrooms on a 90-minute flight from Portland to Sacramento on Saturday.
Well, sometimes you just got to get your ciggy time in.
And they try to stop her. How dare they?
Yes. So she had a response for that.
Where if you land, I will kill everybody on this plane. I will kill everybody on this
Seems rational.
I will. I will.
So if you don't let her smoke, she's going to kill everyone on this plane. But if you let her smoke, she'll still kill everyone on the plane.
She doesn't sound like a smoker.
Wow. Crazy.
Wow, girl, angry.
Oh, people get angry about their ciggies.
Even more chaos on the not-so-friendly skies. A flight from Russia to Switzerland had to make an emergency landing in Germany on Saturday after a woman freaked out because they wouldn't give her any more champagne.
I get it.
Part of what I've been telling you about the dramatic rise in alcohol-fueled chaos in the skies.
Don't take away people's ciggies or their booze.
They think these are like flying bars all of a sudden.
Well.
Yeah. Well, Tampa cops arrested a man that apparently peed in front of 30 people at a Steak and Shake on Saturday night.
Ah, you animal.
He was sitting in a booth and decided to stand up, unzip his pants, and pee on the floor in the dining area of the restaurant.
Come on, dude.
All right, you got to go to the clink and think about what you did for a day or two.
When he finished, he just simply went back to sleep in the booth.
Oh, he was sleeping in the booth?
Something tells me alcohol was a factor.
Yeah, this guy's definitely not a normal dude.
A guy in Port Richey, Florida, got arrested after impersonating a cop while directing traffic. He parked his SUV in the middle of an intersection and turned on red lights on top of the vehicle. He also had blue flashing lights on his mirrors and a white light bar on the windshield. Several witnesses said the man started directing traffic and claimed to be a first responder.
And he wasn't?
No.
Was he helping the situation or making it worse?
Apparently he just wanted to direct traffic, but you can't just go out there and start directing traffic.
Some people just like getting involved.
And boy, they're really trying to get the cocaine in the United States. How'd they do it?
More.
Wow. A Coast Guard intercepted a self-propelled semi-submersible vessel trying to smuggle 3,800 pounds of cocaine near Texas.
Whoa.
3,800. That's what, like 3 elephants?
I don't know how much an elephant weighs, but that's a lot.
I'll Google it.
Yeah. They say the Coast Guard was tracking the vessel in international waters, and it came into American waters. They intercepted it. They got 3 crew members, too, and confiscated all that cocaine and are having the biggest Christmas party.
Did they think that they couldn't see him just because they were kind of under the water?
I don't know. That's a good question because, yeah, you would think with sonar and everything else, they're on that.
Yeah.
How many pounds of cocaine did you say?
3,800.
So roughly, that would be 3 or 4 small elephants.
Like babar?
Like a babar, yeah. You'd get 4 babars.
How much does a small elephant weigh?
4,000 pounds?
Then no, your math is wrong.
All right, let's move on. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Hold on, wait, how many? Hold on, how many pounds of cocaine did you say?
Oh, bless your heart.
No, do not bless my heart. And don't call me Pumpkin.
Can I call you Babar?
I've gained some weight. I've gained some weight. My skin's becoming tough. So.
All right. Pop off coming up next. You want to take on Virginia and some pop culture knowledge? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. We got tickets for Kesha and Macklemore. Same show on the line next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Automotive, serving North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, we're now getting reports of a few accidents here in Palm Beach County, starting out on PGA Boulevard, just west of I-95. A rollover wreck being reported. We also have a crash in Atlantis. That's Lantana Road at South Military Trail, plus a crash on Congress and Hypaluxo Road, and another wreck in West Palm Beach on Military Trail at Community Drive. There's also reports coming in of a traffic light malfunction North Lake Boulevard at the Florida's Turnpike, and we're also seeing a disabled vehicle blocking portions of the exit ramp in Port St. Lucie. That's I-95 southbound at Crosstown Parkway. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 979 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
What does it take to be a hero? Is it the tenacity to defy gravity? The right stuff to conquer the impossible? The courage to strap yourself to a rocket? Discover what it takes at Heroes and Legends, a new immersive attraction presented by Boeing that brings the stories of NASA's pioneering astronauts to life. Only at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Join the journey at KennedySpaceCenter.com.
Robert Palmer of RP Funding is revolutionizing the mortgage industry.
It's such a big market shift for me to step out there and pay all the closing costs on a refinance. There's a lot of skepticism. There's also just a lot of people misunderstand it. You know, they think it means that we're going to finance the closing costs, or we're going to add them onto their loan or add them onto the back of the loan. We've closed tens of thousands of people under that program, and so they are the proof that there was no gotcha. I just paid their closing costs.
Hear more from Robert Palmer at rpfunding.com.
In MLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Kissing. It's become a holiday tradition. You kiss under the mistletoe. You kiss on sleigh rides. You kiss at holiday office parties. Despite HR's rules. And now at the UPS store, you can kiss long lines goodbye. Because unlike those other shipping places, the UPS store certified packing experts are ready to help when you come in. And with over 4,500 locations and our exclusive pack and ship guarantee, you won't just save time, you'll gain peace of mind. You'll be so happy, you may really want to kiss us. But please don't. It's cold and flu season. Want your holidays made easy? No problem. The UPS store. United Problem Solvers. The UPS Store Pack and Ship Guarantee is available at participating locations. Restrictions and limitations apply. Visit the upsstore.com/guarantee for full details.
Made a little pit stop into Revitalive yesterday, their brand new location there at City Place's South Tower. It's on Okeechobee Boulevard, right across the street from the Restoration Hardware. They make it easy, too, because they got valet, and you just pull right in there. Valet takes it. You just walk right down the stairs, go into Revitalive. And this time of year, it's a great time to go into Revitalive because for the next 12 days, Revitalive is going to be offering huge holiday discounts on IV hydration treatments, vitamin boosters, and more. If you start to get run down, you think you're going to get sick. Who can get sick during the holidays? Revitalive will take care of that. Need a little bit more energy in your life to get through the holidays? Revitalive can help with that too. Get yourself a hangover over the holidays? They can knock it out in just 40 minutes. Go see them in person, either at their City Place location or Indiantown Road in Jupiter, and online it's revitaliv.com.
Around the corner, around the country, at work or play, we're on your way. The convenience stores of Speedway.
What's so great about the Speedy Rewards card?
I love all the free stuff I get with this card.
I get coffee every morning, and I love that my 7th is always free.
It's the best. What's not to love about it?
The greatest thing about the Speedy Rewards card is all the free gas that I get for my points.
I love my Speedy Rewards card because I can use my points to get free gift cards. I just redeemed my points for a $10 gift card.
I wish everything was like the Speedy Rewards card.
Only Speedway has the Speedy Rewards card, where you'll earn points for free food and merchandise, or you can turn your points into presents and redeem them for gift cards this holiday season. And right now, you'll get 500 bonus Speedy Rewards points plus $1 off with every $25 in gift cards you buy. And remember, with the Speedy Rewards card, you're automatically a member of our Speedy Rewards clubs, like the Beverage Club, where your 7th coffee, fountain, or frozen beverage is always free.
We're on your way, the convenience stores of Speedway.
Now, enjoy a cup of always fresh coffee, made just the way you like it. Just 99 cents, only at Speedway.
I love the team from Greek Moving and Storage. You know, we got to spend a lot of time with them this past weekend. It was the Little Smiles, Holiday Toy Drive, and Winter Wonderland Fest in Wellington. And our friends from Greek Moving and Storage, just like they do every year, volunteered to move all of our toys and transport them to make sure they got to the Little Smiles facility. They were unloading toys until midnight on Friday night. They are amazing. That's how they are. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro and his team for moving and storage needs. Whether it's across town or across the country, the Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage, they're fully licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. They do it all. So remember, when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with less reputable movers or try to rely on friends and family. Call the Good Greek Spiro. Dial ** Greek from your cell phone or go to GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Marlins.
Having trouble paying your mortgage? The federal government has allocated funding to the state of Florida to help pay mortgages of qualified homeowners. It's free to apply, and those who qualify may be eligible for up to $42,000 of assistance. It costs nothing to apply, and the application deadline is January 31st, 2018. For information and eligibility requirements, call DebtHelper.com today. 800-920-2262. That's 800-920-2262. Again, that's 800-920-2262. DebtHelper.com.
Moist on the inside, crispy and golden on the outside. Buds, chicken fingers.
Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Taste Bud's. Taste the difference.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Visit their huge new Broward location, offleaseonly.com. This is WRMF Palm Beach.
How well do you know your current events? Do you think you'd keep up with the queen of our dirt of the day, Virginia? Little pop-off here. If you can hang with her, tie her, you'll get hooked up with a cool little prize. We've got Kesha and Macklemore coming to South Florida. You'll get the tickets for anybody else. Let's see if she can actually be beat. Virginia has not yet.
Well, just to let you know, I have been talking to my makeshift team, the Witch Hunters. They are locked and loaded for Friday, baby.
Oh, really?
Take the witch down.
Okay.
It's been confirmed. It's booked.
It is. You think that all of them together, playing together, can do this, huh?
That's if she doesn't blow it and lose before Friday.
Okay.
Or maybe like Super Pie and those kind of guys on your team. Is that what I'm dealing with?
Super Pie, Hulk Hogan? No, because I'd have to have 4 people of myself be in the studio, and I'm only one man.
Gibby Darlington going to show up?
No, these are real people.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just telling you, you can play as a group if you want. You just got to deal with the Google clock we got.
Is there a cutoff of how many people per team?
No, you can have as many as you want. You just, when I ask the question, you got to have the answer within 3 seconds. So you can't be like, hey, you Google and I'll answer. I mean, if you can Google and get an answer in 3 seconds, then more power to you.
You should do it if you're in an office, all gathered around the phone.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Tammy on here from West Palm. Hello, Tammy.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. You caught me at Publix, so
Ooh.
I can't even ask the cashiers for help at this point.
Oh.
If you can, try to get some of their sweet coleslaw. It's delicious there.
There you go.
Oh.
All right, let's see how you do. We got 5 questions for you. We're going to have Virginia leave the studio. You'll get the same questions. You need to beat or tie her to get the tickets, okay?
Okay.
You got to take her down.
All right, here we go. Question number 1 for you in Pop-Off here today. With 7 nominations, this movie leads the Golden Globes.
Oh, like water.
What is it?
Like water?
Like water.
Oh, that is a good guess. It's The Shape of Water is the name of it, but yeah.
Good effort. Virginia's terrible at movies. You're still in this thing.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Question number 2. This major South Florida movie star and former Miami Hurricanes player is expecting his 2nd child with his girlfriend.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Yeah, I got that right.
Okay.
There might be some promise here, Jay Bird.
I don't know if Virginia's going to know that one.
Okay. Who will be the host of the New Year's Eve countdown on Fox this year?
Carson Daly? Don't know that one.
Good guess.
Can we give it to her anyway?
No, you can't.
Damn it.
It's Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is going to be the host.
Will Virginia know that one? She'll know that one, won't she?
I don't know. She might not. We'll see. She'll know this one. So you definitely can't miss this one. What TV chef was pulled off air after allegations of sexual harassment surfaced?
Mario Batali.
Okay,
there we go. All right.
We're not dead yet.
Okay. All right, and your final question here in Pop-Off. What Kings Academy grad has been suspended by the NFL Network over sexual harassment allegations?
Marsha Falk.
That's a good guess. He has been suspended, but the Kings Academy grad is Heath Evans. He's part of that group that was suspended.
Okay. He's the one that stood out to me, so.
Yeah, he was the biggest name on that, but they pretty much took off the whole panel. So, all right, you've got 2 here to beat. All right, let's see here if Virginia can beat Tammy's score of 2 and Pop-Off here today. All right, here we go, Virginia. Let's see what you got. Question number 1. With 7 nominations, this movie leads the Golden Globes.
The Shape of Water.
Damn it! You know that?
I heard Kevin say it. I don't care about it.
You listen?
I know. You believe that?
Well, because I was thinking, I want to go see it then. If it's good, everybody says it's good.
Next up, this major South Florida movie star and former Miami Hurricanes player is expecting his second child with his girlfriend.
That'd be The Rock.
That would be.
Are you leaving?
There's 2 we got to tie already.
Getting up in protest and walking out.
Question number 3 here in Pop-Off, Virginia. Who will be the host of the New Year's Eve countdown on Fox?
On Fox, it's going to be... Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, yes.
Sorry.
They replaced Pitbull. Ha, Mr. 305.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he's doing his show still at Bayfront, Bayside, but it's not going to be Bayfront Park Amphitheater right there at Bayside, but it's not going to be televised this year.
Interesting.
Question number 4. What TV chef was pulled off air after allegations of sexual harassment surfaced?
Mario Batali.
There you go. And final question here on Pop-Off. What Kings Academy grad has been suspended by the NFL Network over sexual harassment allegations?
Heath Evans.
Very nice. Okay.
We got to figure out what's going on with that, too, because we know Heath. And
we do.
I don't know him to be that kind of a guy at all. Like, kind of the opposite.
It is completely against everything I know of him and know for him to stand for and against. And it will be interesting to see what happens with the end of that.
Yeah, I would love to hear what he has to say.
Mm-hmm. Tammy, it was a good attempt.
Oh, he's just too good. Tell Jason I'm sorry.
Aww.
Okay. I know he's very upset. He's left the studio. He's in there talking with Denny's. He couldn't even bear to watch.
He's protesting.
Yes. All right.
Either he's gone for that or he's gone back to the breakfast buffet.
I'm doing that next.
Pretty solid stuff.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd like to take on Virginia, you can try to get to the front of the line. Just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.
Interesting. I just signed somebody for the Witch Hunters, and they're locked and loaded for Friday, kid.
Who? You got Danny's or Suits?
Don't you worry. Oh, don't you want to know? Somebody is shook.
I think there's a fine line. I think you could actually get too many people where it would just be too confusing. I think probably a group of like somebody really knows sports, somebody really knows entertainment, somebody knows just general knowledge. If you had 3 of those people, I think that you would be able to beat Virginia.
So wait, you think Jay Bird might blow it on Friday, bring too many guys in here and derail the show?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Damn, Kev, I'm trying to bring down the witch. Whose side are you on?
Coming up here in just a second, Jay Bird has been asked, and especially for people that might have a fear of entering new groups, social anxiety per se. What are good icebreakers you can use? Because especially this time of year, you're being thrust into office Christmas parties or like your partner's Christmas party and you're trying to create small talk and it's tough to do. So what do you do and what do you bring up for your icebreaker? Maybe we can get some ideas for people to actually use at some parties.
I have a foolproof plan.
Yeah, Jay Bird's actually really good at this.
Okay.
I've seen him do it.
So what do you do? We'll get Jay Bird's thoughts and yours. 877-979-WRMF coming up next.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter @KVJ Show.
Ted Hollander, attorney. Got a ticket? Don't pay it. Call the lawyers at The Ticket Clinic, a law firm, at 1-800-CITATION. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what our clients have to say.
Multiple speeding tickets dismissed.
Multiple red light camera tickets dismissed. Driving with a suspended license dismissed.
Our goal is to get your ticket dismissed. So if you've got a ticket, be sure you're calling The Ticket Clinic at 1-800-CITATION. That's 1-800-CITATION. Hire us on our free Ticket Clinic app and save $5. Prospective clients may not receive the same or similar results. Over 25 offices from Miami to Daytona, including Boynton, West Palm Beach, North Palm Beach, Port St. Lucie, and Fort Pierce.
This holiday season, make the smart choice and switch to Sprint and get a new Samsung Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, Note 8, or S8 Active with 50% off your lease. That's right, the hottest Samsung devices 50% off. Plus, with Galaxy Forever, you can upgrade to the latest Galaxy anytime after 12 lease payments. And when you switch to Sprint, you get the best price for unlimited. $25 per month per line for a family of 4, plus get a 5th line free. That's 50% off Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. You also get 10 gigabytes of mobile hotspot in HD, so you can stream your favorite holiday movies, music, and games. So stop by your local Sprint store, sprint.com/holiday deals, or call 1-800-SPRINT1 to learn more.
Requires 18-month lease and new line savings via monthly credit applied within 2 bills. Early termination results in remaining balance due after 1/31/19. Pay $38 a line per month with autopay. Excludes taxes, surcharges, and roaming. Compared to Verizon Beyond Unlimited rates, AT&T Unlimited Plus plan, and T-Mobile One Plus plan for 5 lines. Carrier features differ. Coverage and offer not everywhere. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Speed maximums, use rules, and restrictions apply.
Dad, are there any more cookies?
Nope, this is the last one.
But those are for Santa. We can't go to bed till we make him more cookies.
Uh-oh.
Need to bake in a hurry? New Country Crock Buttery Sticks with sunflower oil are rich and creamy and ready to mix with no softening required. So even if you're short on time, you won't be short on taste.
These cookies smell great. I hope Santa likes them.
Oh, he will.
Find Country Crock Buttery Sticks in the dairy aisle for all of your holiday baking needs.
If we, South Floridians, are keen enough to live in paradise, if we're clever enough to avoid traffic on the way home, if we're unique enough to have our own style, if we're connected enough to get in the best parties and savor the best food, if we're savvy enough to get the best deals, then we're obviously smart enough to choose a better network for a better price. Do as many South Floridians have already done. Switch to Sprint and don't let a 1% difference in network reliability cost you twice as much for 5 lines. Start enjoying unlimited at the best rates. Get 4 lines for $25 each, and the 5th line is free. Sprint works for South Florida. Sprint works for me. After 1/31/19, pay $38 a month per line with autopay. Excludes taxes, surcharges, and roaming. Compared to similar unlimited rate plans for 5 lines from national carriers. Carrier features differ. Coverage and offer not everywhere. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Speed maximum, use rules, and restrictions apply.
I love the team at Greek Moving and Storage. They're just great people. They care about little smiles. They care about local charity. They care about the things that I care about, and they're local just like us. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro and his team to cover all moving and storage needs. Whether it's across town or across the country, the Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage. They're fully licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. They do it all. So remember, when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with less reputable movers or try to rely on friends and family. Call the Good Greek Spiro. Dial ** Greek on your cell phone or go to GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
This holiday, save a life right here in Palm Beach County. Give a gift to those who can't help themselves. Help the cats, kittens, dogs, and puppies at Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League. Donate today to save lives. PeggyAdams.org.
Are you unhappy with your job? You're like, I'm spending all this time in a career that I can't like. I dread Mondays. Maybe it's time for a change, and the new year is right here. Well, you could make that career change. Go to Lynn University. Get a degree, finish a degree, get a master's. There's so much flexibility you can do with Lynn University. You could do it on campus, do it online, a combination of both. One thing, they make it easy for you by giving you an iPad as soon as you get to campus. That is, your syllabus, your grades, your books are right there on it. And they got smaller class sizes, so you can get that individual attention, so you can fly through your degree, start a new life, have a genuine new you, a new career, and something that you actually want to do. My daughter goes to Lynn University, and it's such a really awesome school. She loves the smaller class sizes, and she likes being at a smaller university where she just doesn't disappear in the crowd. She plays softball there. She's got a lot of friends on other sports teams, and they're good too. The Fighting Knights have 23 national championships. You'll love the atmosphere there. You'll love making the big change in the diversity that they've got in their majors programs. Just go online to get more information today. It's lynn.edu. That's lynn.edu.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Burlington.
Your Burlington store is packed with everything to get your home holiday ready at up to 65% off other retailers' prices every day. Throws, pillows, barware, serving platters, holiday decor. Deck your halls for less at Burlington. Style for everyone.
You checking our Snapchat? Get it. The KVJ Show.
Coming up tomorrow night, we've got our company Christmas party. And one thing that you're going to have to do this holiday season, whether it be with the people you work with, family, maybe just total strangers. I got another Christmas party on Saturday I'm going to, and I know the guy who invited me, and that's probably going to be it.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to be at this party at all.
Where's this party on Saturday?
It's in West Palm Beach.
Oh, party crashing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we go?
Yeah, because then I'd have somebody to talk to that I know.
We'll just stand in the corner and talk to each other.
Guys,
They'll be like, that KVJ show's so snobby.
I try not to do that, but sometimes you do, and I think a lot of people probably do. You'll latch onto a group, and you're afraid to talk to anyone else because you're like, I don't know, like, what am I going to say? And especially today, in today's day and age, definitely don't want to talk about politics. There's so many different subjects and topics you can get into that are awkward, weird, or could become controversial, and you could end up, instead of trying to make small talk, you end up in a fight. So
the great equalizing subject matter is food.
Okay.
Food is always such a great icebreaker. Okay, let's do some role playing.
Okay.
Do
I have to keep my pants on?
You're a girl.
All right.
You're hot.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we're working with?
I think we should.
Okay,
Hey,
I could do that.
How's it going?
It's going good. How are you doing, big boy?
Do you smell that? It smells like something's cooking. Do you smell it?
Yeah, I just farted.
Oh, wow. Well, your farts smell delicious.
You like that?
I like
There's
it.
more where that came from, big boy.
No, you want to get out of this place? Let's blow this joint off. Let's go back to my...
See how effective that is?
Look how easy that was.
I don't think that went right.
I think it went too right.
He hooked up with a hot chick that has gas in like 10 seconds.
I didn't know Kevin was going to be so easy.
Well, hey, when you got bad gas, you know, you can't be choosy. So you talk about food, but there are many diversities when it comes to food. And, you know, just between you and Virginia is, you know, a food snob, and you are going more for your everyman's game.
But you're not looking for a fight when you're ice breaking. You're just looking for common ground. And if she likes fancy food, for example, so you smell that? It smells good, doesn't it? I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I just farted too.
So what are you doing? You want to get out of here?
I mean, that's pretty much the goal at the company Christmas party. Everyone fart on Jason.
That should just be your response for every question he has.
This role playing is going so great. But I have done I've done this with bosses and managers. Our bosses down in Miami, I would always be like, so what's your favorite sauce? Maybe that's why we get fired. I don't know. That one guy's really weird.
Yeah, I think, you know, and I don't know, I'd like to hear what other people do. I kind of go in, I try to find out a little bit about the person first, and then I look for any kind of commonality that I have with them. And, you know, that's the hardest thing, is when you are stuck. And sometimes things will happen where it's like my wife will know his wife, and then they'll go off for a second. So we're kind of like almost stuck together, and then I realize there's no commonality.
Okay, let's role play. All right, the wives just went to the bathroom. I will be the other guy. You be you. I guess the wives going to the crapper.
Yeah, guess so. I guess they gotta go, you know.
Oh, boy.
Must be that shrimp.
Must be, yeah. Do you like shrimp?
I do like shrimp, yeah.
What? Bubba Gump fan.
Bubba Gump shrimp?
Yeah.
You know what? I've never eaten there.
And a conversation has just started. Boom.
And Kevin has just checked out.
I was like, okay.
We're talking about some restaurant he's never been to. He could not care less. He's like, where's my pooping wife?
Can I go in there with him?
Can we get her back out here?
No, but the whole thing is about just get a conversation. The person that I'm talking about, he literally, when he goes up to people he doesn't know, he says internally it's terrible for him. And when he does get the courage to speak up, he'll trip on his words. He'll hear himself talking out. He actually hears himself talking, and that screws him up.
That guy needs to have a martini.
He's in his head. He doesn't drink.
Wow,
I know.
He's no fun.
I don't
And he's
know.
one of your friends?
I'm talking to Denny's.
Yeah, maybe he smokes weed. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it goes to show you just how tough it really can be. I mean, I've wound up in many awkward situations where you're just trying to find what is our commonality, and sometimes it just isn't there. Like, if I wind up talking to somebody, and this will sometimes happen because in South Florida, you'll wind up at parties, and for me, my biggest problem is I can talk common man stuff all day long, but I'll wind up and there'll be like some kind of Palm Beachy kind of guy, and that's where I feel most uncomfortable and most awkward. That if they don't really watch sports is my great common, that's the one, like, okay, if we can find a commonality on sports, I can hang with you, we can talk. I've had that where it's like they know about like boats or big cars or big houses or the stock market.
Okay,
and I'm
you know
like,
what? Here's what you
I'm
do.
like,
Kevin's out.
No, you fake it till you make it. Let's role play right now. I'll be the guy who doesn't know much about the Palm Beach way of life. You're now the Palm Beach guy.
I'm the Palm Beach guy?
Yeah, for role playing. Bring up something that I would struggle with and watch how I handle it.
Why don't you make it really tricky? Make him be the Palm Beach girl.
Whatever. You can be the Palm Beach girl. He can be the Palm Beach guy. We're trying to have a conversation. Clearly, I don't know about Palm Beach stuff. Watch how I survive.
This could be like a conversation that I have been in where I'm struggling.
Okay. Hey, how's it going, guys?
It's going great. I have a bunch of champagne here. Do you want to try some?
Oh, I love me some champagne. Back where I come from, we call it champagne.
Okay, you can't have any.
Yeah, that comment right there, they'd look at you like, okay.
Are you working this event? Are you valet?
No, I'm not working valet, but I've
So where do you come from?
I come from Lake Park. Ever hear of it?
Yes, I drive through there quickly every now and then in my Maserati.
Don't ever hit the stop.
Well, Lake Park is becoming a very lovely place right now. What's your favorite sauce?
My favorite sauce is hollandaise.
Of course it is. You rich bastards love that.
That's not very nice.
Well, I'm from the other side of the tracks. We're a little rough around the edges.
You're rude.
Well, you're about to get yourself tossed out of here, Ruffy.
Look at that. Conversation born.
And fight.
You guys are the ones that pick the fight because I come from the other side of the tracks.
I think you said the first rude comment.
No, because you guys
I just said hollandaise, and then he all of a sudden went ballistic on me.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Replayed the tape.
It was Virginia's fault.
Yeah,
Short fuse Pennington.
I think all we established is it's tough to do small talk at parties in South Florida. We didn't come up with any solutions. So
I disagree. The food.
He likes to ask people, "What's your favorite cheese? What's your favorite snack?"
It works.
It does work.
It does work.
Okay. I like Gouda.
If you well, Wall Street type of cheese.
Wall Street cheese.
Oh man, I gotta get you to one of these parties, Jaber. I just want to record it.
Oh, me too. Sign me up.
Hey, can we get him to a Palm Beach party? Come on, help.
I don't wanna know who's taking you home, I'm loving you so. The way I used to love you, no, I don't wanna know who's taking you home, I'm loving you so. The way I used to love you, I don't wanna know. Wasted. And the more I drink, the more I think about you. Oh, no, I can't take it. Baby, every place I go reminds me of you.
Oh, yeah, baby. Just in time for the holidays, if you've been wondering, hey, when are they going to finally open up that Apple Store at the Gardens Mall? Word is it is going to be opening up like pretty much by this weekend, December 16th.
Oh, just in time.
Yeah, going to be going down. And I got to tell you, one of our, Saturday will be open up. One of our listeners, engineer Keith, he sent me a detailed plan to make my Apple escape. And I got to figure out if I'm going to do it or not.
So you're going to go with like a Samsung, a Galaxy, or something like that?
Possibly I might make the great escape. Because, kind of what's got me into Apple is that I've got the iTunes, and I've been on that for years. And, I got the cloud, and I've got all these things. And it's smart of Apple that they did that because it's not just about replacing a phone. It's replacing everything, and
all this music.
Right.
All these playlists.
Yes.
That you've manicured.
Oh, my gosh. And just spent countless hours on all this kind of stuff. And you're like going, I just want to throw it away. But I started to digest a little bit of it. I'm like going, wait, this looks like this might be possible. Like there might be a way to move this over to a different platform and not have to do all this work. And so I don't know. It's possible I might be finally about to make the great Apple escape because my phone, since they came out with the 8, I've done about 4 or 5 different. My phone has completely degraded in the last, 2 to 3 months.
Yes, yours is almost unworkable. Magnolia's is the same way, unusable.
Instagram will stay open for about 90 seconds and it closes itself automatically. When I hit certain apps, you don't know, like now it'll open up a random app that's not the app I hit. It's to the point where, and texting, anything like that, like you start texting and nothing happens on the screen, and about 10 seconds later, it just starts like hitting letters that are like all over the place. It's a complete disaster. And it's like, it's so weird how it just took a nosedive. It was absolutely fine 3 months ago.
Because they want you to buy the new phone.
Everybody says, oh, that's not the case. I'm like, I don't buy it because this isn't the first time this has happened. This is about the 3rd or 4th time in a row that just coincidentally, my phone totally just takes a dive when the new model comes out. And it all starts with that update. They give you an update that your phone can't handle, and then boom, gone. So,
Denny's, what say you, defender of Apple?
Well, I think all companies are guilty of this. You notice it with Apple because you've been with them. But I think if you're going to switch phones, that's cool. I worry about some of the stuff that you'll lose from subscribing to iTunes and whatnot. But you should check out the Pixel 2. That's a pretty cool phone.
Do they have more storage? Is there more storage in the phones that are new these days?
Yeah, all the new phones. I knew it. I fell
I knew
for
it too.
I knew it too. Why'd you fall for it?
I was excited you guys were talking phones.
Well, the question wasn't even good.
No, I don't think I'm. What was the question?
I was caught up in it. I was excited. I see how it is in here.
Not even a good question.
Don't let him be a reflection of us. That was a horrible snore setup.
That was not. If he fell for it, it's not a horrible snore.
I was too in it.
True.
When you're too in a subject matter, you fall for the snore.
So I'm getting close, and the big question is, will I actually take the plunge? And I got to tell you, it's just about there. If there's like one more thing that goes south on this phone, I think I'm it. And to me, that would be, there's no looking back, baby.
It's got you by the testes.
Yeah, it does.
Because you did that update. I still have not done the update. I've been fighting.
It tricked me into the update too. You know that.
It tricked you into it.
Yeah.
Because it puts up that passcode and it makes it look like you're just signing in.
I first woke up in the morning and my eyes, I couldn't even see, and I'm like going, oh, passcode. I put it in. It's like going, it will automatically update. I'm like, no, I don't want that. Don't update.
Too late.
Can we take your crappy phone and put it in the microwave? See how long it takes to cook?
Let me get rid of this first.
No, don't break my microwave.
Yeah, and the phone.
Okay, I thought it was broke already, sort of.
No, you can trade that in.
Yeah, I don't think it's broken. I think it's just affected by the software. The software now does so much that the older phones can't support it.
And that is their strategy.
Don't do the update.
Yeah.
Fight it.
Mm-hmm. So.
I need to do
I haven't done the update.
I keep on texting boxes to people instead of an eye. I gotta do the update.
Is that an iPhone commercial?
No, that's the one I was pointing out to you. You should check out.
Yeah, they're advertising other phones. So I don't know if anybody else has made the jump. If you tried to make the Google Pixel 2, yeah, if anybody's made the
That
Great
thing's pretty
Escape.
cool. My brother's got it,
Yeah.
and I got to play around with the old version last year. It's very cool. It's very close to the iPhone there. So.
Okay.
How much storage are that?
So it's you don't
Don't
care,
do it.
but let
Don't
it be
do
known
it.
that the other phones are upgradable. I'm out.
Don't leave. I'm just kidding with you.
You had to get out before you got
He's
another
out
snore.
and he's hurt.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
All right, if you made the Great Escape, let me know. 877-979-WRMF.
Your closet needs a KVJ shirt. Get it now at kvjshow.com.
Choices. They reflect your personality and the real you. Choosing your morning latte. Choosing the perfect seats for the big game. Choosing what you drive. Now there's a defining moment. Meet Giulia, available now at Arrigo Alfa Romeo, a luxury sedan with unmatched power, going from 0 to 60 in just 5.1 seconds. Not that you need to go that fast. Plus smooth handling and refined features to get you through hectic traffic. The best part? The new 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia starts at just $339 a month. Or choose the new 2018 Stelvio, a uniquely Italian take on the SUV, equipped with endless innovation and technology, starting at only $399 a month. Do you want to stand out in a crowd? Go to Arrigo Alfa Romeo, Okeechobee Boulevard, and the Turnpike, West Palm. Ciao.
39-month leases, $42.99. 10K miles per year plus tax, title, dealer installed options, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. Must qualify with approved credit. See dealer for full details.
Max, Val, PETA, live on tour. Confidential. The spectacular brand new spring dance tour that you cannot miss. Featuring world-class dancers, timeless elegance, and steamy seduction. Max, Val, PETA, live on tour. Confidential. March 29th, Kravis Center. Tickets on sale now at our official website, kravis.org, or call 561-832-SHOW. Presented by the Kravis Center.
I love everything about Maine Bar. They are doing it right. You know, Maine Bar, M-A-N-E Bar in Boca. It's a full-service salon, and I love the fact that they do bundling, packaging, membership prices, so you can join the club and save yourself hundreds and hundreds of dollars on the beauty stuff that you're going to do anyway. Blowout clubs, lash clubs, extension clubs. They do colors, cuts, blow dries, you name it, they do it, and they do it really well at the Maine Bar. M-A-N-E Bar in Boca, right there in the Royal Palm Place shops. Here's the number to call today to save yourself thousands on all your beauty stuff to stay cute. Call them today, 561-235-5231 for Maine Bar.
Having trouble paying your mortgage? The federal government has allocated funding to the state of Florida to help pay mortgages of qualified homeowners. It's free to apply, and those who qualify may be eligible for up to $42,000 of assistance. It costs nothing to apply, and the application deadline is January 31st, 2018. For information and eligibility requirements, call deadhelper.com today. 800-920-2262. That's 800-920-2262. Again, that's 800-920-2262. Deadhelper.com.
Johnny, 'tis the season to be jolly. You know what that means? Yeah, mistletoe, baby. No mistletoe. It means it's time for huge year-end savings during Arrigo's Big Finish event.
It's the gotta-go-to savings event of the year at Arrigo. Over 4,000 new vehicles with savings so big, you can't afford to miss it. Get new 2017 Fiat 500Xs from just $169 a month. New 2017 Fiat Spiders from only $199 a month.
What should I pay for trades? How does the most sound? Because that's what Florida's #1 volume dealer does. Jim, look, somebody sent me this fruitcake. That's from me. Oh, perfect for regifting.
Don't miss the Big Finish event going on now through January 2nd at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
Online at arrigo.net. That's arrigo.net.
39-month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,000 new, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee, rebates apply. Dealer must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Your time is precious, and MD Now knows that. I love that I can check Magnolia in. She seems to go there a lot more than me. She's there all the time. Doesn't matter who's going, we can check in from our phone. Yeah, I've got the MD Now mobile app. You can get it too. We all get it on our phones, and you check in and you wait at the convenience of your phone or the store, and then you show up right when your appointment is about to begin. I love it. It's so much better than sitting in a waiting room for 30, 45 minutes. It is such a life-changing thing. December 18th, too, is the grand opening. That's this coming Monday of the brand new MD Now in Delray Beach. It's right there at Atlantic Avenue and Military Trail. Don't forget, too, they are open all during the holidays, every single day from 8 to 8. The hours don't change at MD Now. Every single day you can go in from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And when you go in, make sure you tell them I sent you in there. You heard about it right here at the KVJ show, and they have a little gift for you. So make sure you go. Find the one nearest you, mdnow.com.
Boss, there's a photographer out here who wants to do a piece on Jimmy John's for her magazine.
What kind of piece?
Well, she heard about a clothing optional delivery policy and...
Did you tell her the naked driver incident was a momentary misunderstanding?
Yes, sir, but...
Did you tell her it's our meats that are going all natural, not our drivers?
Yes, sir, that's not...
Did you tell her Jimmy John's is committed to serving sandwiches with only the finest all-natural ham, roast beef, salami, bacon, and real fresh turkey breast?
Yes, sir, I did, sir.
So she wants to photograph our sandwiches?
No, sir. Actually, she wants to do a calendar.
A what?
A calendar. You know, the men of Jimmy John's.
Dibs on January.
Your life is picture perfect. But what's missing? Being able to help create a family for the patients is the singular focus of IVFMD.com. Bringing your dreams to life. Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Collier counties.
Miami City Ballet presents an amazing new take on George Balanchine's The Nutcracker, with all new sets, costumes, and a live orchestra.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
See, one of the added advantages of having a radio show is you have people like giving you suggestions on how to fix your stuff when it doesn't work. Somebody said, hey, Kev, you signed up for the OS beta. I had a 6 Plus, which is what I got, 6S Plus, the iPhone. Updated, and I had problems from battery to apps. I did the beta, and it was fine. What does that even mean? I assume Denny's knows that.
Denny's?
OS beta? Okay.
What's beta?
Denny's, come here and talk about beta. I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, you
like
wanna
beta VHS?
I think beta is just kind of like a different thing. Somebody was saying, like, put all your stuff onto the cloud, and then here's the thing, like, I'm not like the most technically unproficient person, but I'm not a whiz either. And so, like, they're like going, hey, put your stuff on the cloud and then just do a factory reset. No, my luck, though, there's going to be a whole section of stuff I wouldn't have backed up, and then boom, I erase it forever. So I'm
Give
kind
us
of
that
afraid of
beta.
that.
Tell us
what
about
does that even
beta.
mean? What's a beta?
So they come out with different versions that you can try out. So like how you're having this issue. A beta is just one that they're testing now before it goes full. So it's like kind of like a testing.
Okay, it's like a
operating
test
system.
run.
Yeah, they open it up to the people because, all right, so they design it in a small room and they have all them test it. But when you put it on the big server, we put it actually out there when it's connected to networks and stuff, they have normal people test it. And then anytime there's issues, it sends your feedback to the company and they fix the issues in the next update. Each update you get is just because your phone's taking diagnostics of it.
So in a sense, you could do a beta when it comes to video games as well.
I sense a snore coming on here.
Well, you got him gun shy. Danny's afraid to talk. Look how fearful this kid is.
When you figured it all out, did they call you a master beta?
Ah, I love it.
No.
That's a good one, B.
Other people are texting in there saying, yeah, I am the same way as you, Kev. I'm too scared to make the switch. I'm a prisoner to Apple. That's how they get you. And then other people, I'm getting 50-50 texts of people saying that I did switch, love it, and the other 50 saying, I switched and I regret it. You have the same exact problems with another phone company. So,
They're all going to hurt you, baby. They're all going to break your heart.
I know. I guess it's just what we do, right?
Yeah, it's the lesser of the evils.
We just go through it all.
You're going to have heartbreak one way or the other.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, voice of optimism.
Well, there is a lot of positive news that is going on this holiday season. A really nice #BeCoolStory. I'm going to share what you coming up next.
You know
They can do to brighten people's lives, and there's an individual in Fort Collins, Colorado, that they do this thing where they go into the Goodwill there and they buy all the toys so that every single kid that comes in gets a free toy handed to them.
I saw that story.
Yeah, that's really, and apparently it's in the first year that he's done this. This is just his thing. He goes in and be like, hey, I'll pay for every single toy. Here's the money. And then as kids come in, every kid gets a toy.
I love that.
They got toys there.
Yeah, they do have some very good stuff there.
absolutely.
Oh, that was really awesome. I'm like, that's a cool little concept. People are sharing stuff that they do. They'll go into stores, Walmart, Target, whatever, and they'll just like hide a $20 or $50 bill somewhere, on the shelf, and they'll say, hey, Merry Christmas, spend it however you want. And
Aw.
people go into layaway, and they'll, hey, I want to buy 3 people's layaway stuff. And
What if you try to buy someone's meal and they find out you paid for it and they look at you and go, I don't want your money. I ain't no charity case. How do you handle that?
Merry Christmas and walk off.
Okay. All right.
Some people do say that.
They do.
Because they get upset.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got to try to do it anonymously, so it won't come back to you, negative or positive. That's the best giving. Is giving done just, you don't say nothing, you just do it and you walk away.
I find that Merry Christmas, too, just saying that. I mean, it can be said sweet and be like, oh, my gosh, that makes me feel so good. He said Merry Christmas. Or it can be the biggest, like, in-your-face ever. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
It's all about how you say it. Yeah.
Ugh, Merry Christmas.
Somebody comes up and says something rude to you, like, Merry Christmas. Mm-hmm.
Or you could say the same concept for have a nice day. Have a nice day. Ugh, have a nice day. You're like, ugh, you don't want him to have a nice day.
It's all about that spin, baby.
It is.
All right, Jaber, we are going to focus on positivity. So we mean Merry Christmas in a positive way with a smile on your face. Give us a lovely thought here, my friend.
Some advice, if you shall. You listening, Kev?
No, he's not. He's texting. Look.
If you can't be criticized for it, it's probably not remarkable. Are you devoting yourself to something devoid of criticism?
Huh? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of
Okay.
you. Can you read that again?
Whatever, mouth. You're not making
Does he
fun
have
of
to?
Yeah, never mind. We're good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, you got this.
Have a nice day.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be at kvjshow.com.